Yo, 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 yo. Salute, people. What's going on? It's your boy Jay Jordan back again for another Unrivaled Watch Along. Happy Tuesday. Hope you guys are doing well. Tudo was good. Mads, what's going on? Hope y'all are doing well. Salute the YouTube gang, Twitch gang, Sideline gang. What's going on? Hope everyone is doing well. We're back to I guess regular Unrivaled matchups now. The one-on-one tournament is over. If you were with us during the weekend, you know Chelsea Gray ended up winning the one-on-one tournament. She won the 200K against Alicia Gray. But now we're back to our matchups as the season comes to a close. In matchup 1, we have Laces versus Hive. Matchup 2, we have Breeze versus Lunar Owls. No one to report out for either team in this first matchup. So we should be good to go. Let me start a quick poll right now. Who wins game 1? Is it the number 1 seed Laces or is it the number 7 seed Hive? Starting that poll on the YouTube. Make sure you fill it out. If you're on Sideline on Twitch, put it in the chat. Let me know your thoughts. Broadcast is just about to start here. I'm watching it, as y'all know, VPN into YouTube. Into the UK so I can watch it on YouTube so I can be as close to real time as possible. Broadcast is starting down there in Miami at the Sephora Arena. Let me know your thoughts. They're doing the starting lineups right now, or player introductions, so we should be in for a good one. No, they're showing Brittany Sykes on the camera. She's disappointed me in that one. Oh, look at my girl Mo. No, that fit is terrible, Mo. I can't even lie. I love Mo, but that fit is terrible. I gotta go back to the drawing board on that one. She had like some capris on, denim capris on with like a crop top fur jacket and some Cruella DeVille gloves on. I don't know what that was, but back to the drawing board. Anyway, looking to see who is in the starting lineup. Looking to see who's in the starting lineup. It's Lisa Leslie and Brendan Glasheen on the call here. Nah, Maz, did you see that? I hope you saw that, because that fit was not it. That fit was not it. They're talking about Laces. Remember, Laces have already clinched a playoff spot in the Unrivaled playoffs, which it might start next week or in 2 weeks. It might be 2 weeks. The weekend, basically the end of February, beginning of March is when the playoffs start. So we'll see if Hive can claw their way back into the playoff positioning. Remember, top 6 seeds make the playoffs. Hive are currently 7th. So starting lineups: Jackie Young, Brittany Sykes, Alyssa Thomas. For Hive, Kelsey Mitchell, Sonia Citron, and my girl Mo Billings gets to start. So let me adjust that. My girl Mo is the starter. Boom. Sorry, Ezzy, you're no longer a starter. Boom. So everybody with a border around them, colored border, is a starter. Mo Billings gets to start. And jump ball is up. I don't know who won it. It went straight out of bounds. Let's see who they give it to. And they do give it to Hive. So let's see how this goes down here. Oh, they give it to Laces, actually. So position switches to Laces to start this game off. Ball in play here. with Jackie Young. Jackie Young dribbles right off a stagger screen, pulls up for the right midi, off to the right. Sonia Citron with the rebound. Young Sonia drives right, goes it over to Kelsey Mitchell. Quick catch, shot, corner three is off. Rattles in and out. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. She runs the floor, hands it off to Brittany Sykes, who gets downhill, bumps off Kelsey Mitchell, and gets the first basket of the game for the Laces. Sonia Citron with the ball, gets it over to Mo Billings. Mo Billings on the quick attack, goes up, left hand layup, oh, it rolls off. Alyssa Thomas with the rebound. Oh, what a pass to Jackie Young, streaking the floor, and Laces up to a quick 4-0 start. 4-0. Kelsey Mitchell with the ball. Throws it cross court left side, gets it over to Mo. Mo keeps control of it, looking for Kelsey Mitchell, can't get it to her. Gets it over to Citron on a handoff. She takes an off-balance jump shot, fight for the rebound. Mo tips it out, but to Jackie Young. Jackie Young, transition three, and it's off. Rebound to Billings. Mo Billings runs the floor. Handoff to Sonia. Off the curl. Oh, finds Mo on the roll. Mo Billings up, and Hive are on the board. Mo Billings with the layup. Nice quick pick and roll there, and it leads to an easy layup, uncontested. Sykes tries to get it to Thomas. Mo Billings with the deflection. Kelsey Mitchell on the go. She dribbles in and slowly dribbles back out to the three-point line. Over to Sonia. Gets it over to Mo Billings in the left corner. Mo Billings turns. Steps through. Up and under. Throws with the right hook. Short. Can't get it to go. Rebound to Alyssa Thomas. She tries to throw a bounce pass to the right corner. It goes out of bounds. Salute, Ghost. Thanks for finding the channel. Try to give you as much detail as possible. Ball in play here with Hive. It's 4-2 as Kelsey Mitchell attacks Brittany Sykes. Oh, she misses the layup. And Alyssa Thomas with another rebound. Over to Jackie Young. A 3-0. She'll probably say that's a pass, but that was probably an ear ball from three that Alyssa Thomas puts in for an easy left-hand layup. It's 6-2. Citron over to Mo Billings in the right corner for three. She can hit those. And my girl Mo knocks down the right corner three. And she has all 5 points here for Hive. 6-5. Mo Billings plays with the Golden State Valkyries last season in the WNBA as she fouls Jackie Young on the drive. It's a shooting foul that they're calling. They want it to be on the floor as they show a replay of Mo Billings knocking down that three. She's averaging 14.5 points, 10.9 rebounds in Unrivaled. This is her first season in Unrivaled for Mo Billings. But Jackie Young at the line for one free throw worth 2 points, and she buries it. So Laces are up 8-5 here with 4:35 to go here in the first quarter. Citron over to Kelsey Mitchell, guarded by Jackie Young, left side of the court. Kelsey gets it over to Mo. Mo pump fakes for three, hop steps, goes off glass, and scores. So it's Laces 8, Mo Billings 7. Mo Billings getting the start in place of Ezzy Magbagor, and it's paying dividends here for Hive. Keeping pace with the best team record-wise in the league as Sykes pulls up for three off the back rim. Mo Billings couldn't chase that one down, and nobody follows Jackie Young. They try to go for the outlet pass. Jackie's wide open under the basket. Easy layup, 10-7. Kelsey Mitchell, step back, foul line, jump shot is good. Kelsey Mitchell on the board. Finally, another player from Hive scores. It's 10-9. Jackie Young backs down, turnaround jump shot, bounces around a couple times and off. Mo Billings with the rebound. Hands off to Kelsey Mitchell. And she dribbles all the way back to the top of the key here. Right side to Citron. Citron gets it down to Mo Billings. Right side of the floor. Mo attacks, throws it back out to Citron. She picks it up from her shoelaces for three and the lead. Hive with their first lead of the game. Sonia Citron on the board, but then Brittany Sykes streaks the floor. Nobody gets back, and Brittany Sykes with an easy layup. It's 12-12. Got to get back here. Sonia Citron tries to respond with a three, and she's off to the right, out of bounds. And we have some subs here. Maddie Segrist comes in for Britt Sykes. And Bud Heideman comes in for Kelsey Mitchell. Azarae Stevens recently traded from Rose to Hive. She gets her first minutes of the game. 12-12. So it's Heideman, Stevens, and Citron for Hive. Segrist, Young, and Thomas as Citron fouls Maddie Segrist on the fall away, on the shooting foul. So it's one shot worth 2 points here for Maddie Segrist. I mean, at least Azare Rose wasn't doing as well as they have in the past, or else Azare would have went from the best team in the league to the worst team. But she did get traded from the defending champions. They have also restarted the free throw leaderboard. Whoever leads the league this second part of the season in free throws will get another check. Paige won the first one. Alicia Gray's in the lead in this moment as Bud Heidemann shoots a right baseline jump shot and misses. Naz Hillman is checked in for Alyssa Thomas. She's got the rebound there. Jackie Young, top of the key three, can't get it. Azare Stevens with the rebound. Over to Heidemann. Escapes the trap here. Heidemann down the lane. Left-hand layup is good. I mean, she didn't score in the one-on-one tournament, so this is the best she could do as a steal here by Hive and Sonia Citron. Stevens up to Citron, top of the key. Back to Stevens. Stevens, she can't shoot the three, and she does knock down the three. Azare Stevens, right wing three, and Hive are up 17-12 here. 2 minutes to go. Jackie Young comes off the screen, goes right, drops it off to Hillman, deflected by Stevens and stolen. Outlet to Citron, down the lane. Oh, she smokes the layup. And a rebound to Hillman. Hillman over to Jackie Young. Jackie Young back up top to Hillman. Hillman tries to attack Heidemann, spins into the lane, throws up the left-hand layup and scores. Hillman just got her jersey retired, I think, at Michigan during this break. So salute to her. As Stevens drops it off to Citron, but they call a foul there on that pass, I believe. So Citron gets her first rest of the game. Kelsey Mitchell checks in for her. Oh, I didn't stop my clock. Whoops. So let's see how much is left. 17-14 is the score. It looks like Shook Sutton is checked in for Laces. Oh, no, Jordan Canada, excuse me. And then Jordan Canada comes in and does what she does best, plays defense, gets to steal on Bud Heidemann. Goes down the lane, takes the bump, the foul, and one for Jordan Canada. A pest on defense. She comes in, makes instant impact on that end, goes coast to coast, and finishes the basket with the right hand. We'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Jordan Canada at the line for one free throw worth 1 point, and she misses. Kelsey Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell gets it over to Bud Heidemann. Heidemann comes off the screen going left. Back to Azare. Azare drives into the paint. Canada comes for the late double. Doesn't get it, but Hillman defends well. Ball out to Canada. Back to Hillman. Hillman drives left. Has Heidemann on her now. That's a mismatch. Azare digs in. Tries to get the deflection. Gets it out to Sykes. Right corner three in the lead. And Brittany Sykes knocks down the right corner three right in front of her own bench. They retake the lead 19-17. And that's a foul by Sykes right in the back of Kelsey Mitchell there, trying to fight over that screen. Foul on Britt Sykes. So it's Hive ball, sideline out of bounds. 19-17, 54 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Both teams have had the lead for points in this game so far. Ball in play with Kelsey Mitchell. Left side to Azare. Azare drives right. Still on the 3-point line. Finds Kelsey Mitchell on the back cut. Oh, good pass to Heidemann. Wide open for a right wing three, and she misses it. Hillman with the rebound. Gets it over to Sykes. Sykes, in and out dribble. Oh, trips on her own foot. She's on the floor. Nowhere to go. She's just on the, and she's frustrated. They call a jump ball here. She tried to hit him with an in and out move and just tripped over her own foot there. And the possession arrow is in favor of Hive, so it's a turnover essentially. All right, so ball in play here with Heidemann. 28 seconds to go here in this one. Heidemann gets it over to Kelsey Mitchell. She dribbles out to the 3, guarded by Hillman on an island here. Left side, goes between the legs, steps back. 3, off the back rim. Canada with the rebound. Shot clock is off, over to Sykes. Sykes pulls up for a midi, didn't need to, but she says, I'll do it anyway, knocks it down. And it's 21-17 here. 7 seconds to go. Kelsey Mitchell crosses half court, head of steam at the 3-point line. 2 seconds, 1 second. Mitchell down the lane, throws up the layup, can't get it to go. And that's how the first quarter ends. At the end of 1, it's 21-17, Laces on top of the Hive. Yeah, they said playoffs start a week from Saturday. So next, not this coming Saturday, but next Saturday, the playoffs begin. We will be on stream for that. So make sure, if you like this type of content, make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you are new here. We've been covering Unrivaled all season long as much as I can. And we hope the W will be back soon so we can cover that as well. Anyway, let's take a look at the box scores. 1 second, we load them up here for me. Okay, let's refresh this. That would help. 21-17 is the score. 21-17. For Laces, you got Brittany Sykes with 9 points on 4 or 5 shooting. Alyssa Thomas with 2 points, 6 rebounds already, and 3 assists. Jackie Young, 6 points. Jordan Canada, 2 points. Hillman, 2 points as well. Segrist with none. They're shooting 60% from the field on 9 of 15 shooting. They do have 5 turnovers, and they're only 1 for 5 from 3 for 20%. Jackie, what's going on? Hope all is well. Hope all is well. For Hive, you have Mo Billings with 7 points. She had the first 7 points for Hive. Sonia Citron with 3. Mitchell and Heidemann with 2. And Stevens with 3. Ezzy Magbagor, I believe, is out. I'm assuming. She may be hurt. But that is the scoring so far. They're shooting 36.8% from the field, so they have to up that. 42.9% from 3, and they only have 1 turnover, so they're taking care of the ball. It's just their shooting percentage needs some work. So if you're just joining, first quarter is done. It's 21-17. We're waiting for the second quarter to start. Thanks for joining. If you're just joining, make sure you fill out the poll. Who do you think is going to win? Will it be Laces Basketball Club or Hive Basketball Club? We're doing both games tonight. So next game we have Breeze and Lunar Owls. No Rakia Jackson in that one. Due to personal reasons, if you're aware of the situation she dealt with either a week and a half ago with her a domestic incident where she was involved in. So prayers to her. Hopefully everything is okay. It's just sad. All right, let's get ready for a second. But Angel Reese, they're talking about her on the broadcast. She is back. She'll be back on February 20th for that game versus Hive. She was the Defensive Player of the Year last season in Unrivaled. She averaged 13.3 points and 12.4 rebounds in 14 games of action. She got hurt. She had a wrist injury, I believe, that kept her out of the playoffs. In which Team Rose ended up winning. So, all right, second quarter about to get underway here. 21-17. Laces start off with possession here. Lineups on the court. It looks like Brittany Sykes, Jordan Canada, and Naz Hillman. As Brittany Sykes gets tripped up, and she'll have the Laces will have the ball on the sideline. For Hive, it's Heidemann, Mitchell, and Billings. 21-17. Sykes to inbound right beside her bench. Gets it into Jordan Canada. Canada comes off the screen going left. Picks up her dribble. Out to Sykes. Sykes, no hesitation for 3. And she buries it. That's 2 threes for Brittany Sykes. And it's 24-17. Heidemann over to Billings. Billings looking for Mitchell. Can't get it to her. Goes cross court to Heidemann, right side of the court. Heidemann, oh, left to right crossover. Hillman picks her up, though. Has to take a contested jump shot way off as Billings gets fouled on the putback. And Billings should be going to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. She got that up before the shot clock expired. So that should be a free throw here. And they say no. Okay. So it's Laces basketball. They say no foul. Interesting. I guess they say the foul happened after the buzzer went off. So it's 24-17 Laces basketball. Brittany Sykes with the ball. She comes up the screen going right. Pulls up for a midi now. Oh, Brittany Sykes starting to feel herself here. She knocked down a 3. And then Canada gets to steal on the inbound as from Bud Heidemann. Hillman gets it over to Canada. Canada drives left side of the court into the paint. Tries to get it down to Hillman and it's deflected by Heidemann out of bounds with 3 seconds on the clock. I think they need to make some subs here, and they do. Citron comes in. Kelsey Mitchell goes out. Canada to inbound. Gets it into Sykes. Sykes steps back, left corner 3, and they call a foul on Citron for a landing space. That's tough. So Sykes at the line for one free throw worth 2 points, I believe, here. Oh, she was behind the line, so it was 3 points, and she knocks it down. So Brittany Sykes is having a game here. She has 17 already. 29-17. Citron trying to get it back. Can't get it. Heidemann with the rebound. Heidemann out to Billings. Billings pump fakes for 3. Billings steps through, out to Heidemann. Heidemann for 3. Can she knock one down? Cannot. Citron with the rebound. Oh, Citron finds Heidemann on the cut, and she scores. Third time's a charm here for Hive. 29-19. Canada goes under the basket, defended by Citron. Canada goes under the basket again, throws it out to Hillman, pump fakes for 3, loses the ball, picks it back up, goes up on Billings, and draws the foul. So Hillman will go to the line for one free throw worth 2. Man, I said, who was it in one-on-one who was so mad they just walked off the court? Who was? I'm trying to think. Who didn't even like shake hands or anything. I do not know. I can't recall. I know a lot of people like hurry up, did a quick half hug and then walked off, but just straight walked off. I can't remember. As Hillman knocks down the free throw worth 2 points, so it's 31-19 here. Ball over to Heidemann. Over to Citron. Down to Magbagor. Gets fouled and won. So Magbagor is not hurt. She's just the third big off the bench. Comes in, gets a touch in the post. Draws the foul and scores. We'll go to the line for the 3-point play. Jordan Canada PRA is 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. So that's 4. As Magbagor knocks down the free throw for the 3-point play, it's 31-22. Liz, what's going on? Over to Sykes. Sykes is having a hell of a quarter so far. As she gets the hezzy move, tries to go up on her teammate Magbagor. Oh, that should be a jump ball here. As Citron gets a block on Hillman, possession arrow in favor of Hive. So good defensive possession there by Sonia Citron. 31-22, 4:49 to go in the second quarter. If you're new to Unrivaled, quarters are 7 minutes long. Besides the fourth quarter, which is untimed. Sonia Citron with the ball top of the key, gets it over to Magbagor. Out to Heidemann. Can she get a 3? Finally, a left wing 3. She finally knocks one down. And it's a 6-point game here. 31-25. K3 Mitchell has 2 points. Hillman with the ball over to Sykes. Sykes gets downhill on Heidemann and scores with the right hand. It's been Brittany Sykes' world here tonight. 19 points for her in this first half. Magbagor over to Heidemann on the right side now. Jab steps life, goes baseline, reverse layup. Oh, she can't get it to go. Sykes with the rebound. Outlet goes out to Jackie Young. She fumbles it, but gets it back. Sykes over to Hillman. Back to Jackie. Sorry, Jackie down the lane. Nobody home, and she scores the left-hand layup easily. 35-25. Citron with the ball, top of the key. Citron over to Heidemann. Heidemann dancing with the top of the key, right side to Citron. 2 on the clocks. Heidemann from half court, and it's off. Magbagor with the rebound finds Heidemann on another cut and gets fouled from behind. So that's what she is doing well. She's cutting after her misses. On the offensive rebound, she's getting fed, and she's capitalized a couple times. As we go to a timeout here, when we come back, they're going to be talking about Naz Hillman. I mentioned had her jersey retired at the University of Michigan. All right, we got a 2.5-minute timeout here. I'll show you guys the box score in a second. Here we are, 35-25 is the score, 3:28 to go in the second quarter. We got Brittany Sykes, game high 19 points on 7 of 9 shooting. Alyssa Thomas, 2 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. She had that all in the first quarter. Jackie Young with 8 points. Canada with 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Does have 2 steals. Naz Hillman with 4 points, 5 rebounds. And Segrist yet to score. They went from shooting 60% to shooting 65% from the field. 2 for 6 from 3. Oh, my bad. I think I touched a cord on my TV. Unplugged my TV, I think. All right, we good. For Hive, you got Mo Billings with 7. Citron with 3. 2 for Kelsey Mitchell. 7 for Tisha Heidemann. 3 for Magbagor and 3 for Stevens. They're shooting 37%, so they've upped it a little bit. If I recall, I think they were shooting in the 20s. Now they're in 30s, if I remember. 36.4 from 3. So we'll see if they can get the necessary stops to get back in this game. About a minute left in this timeout here. Salute to everyone following along. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We've been covering Unrivaled all season long. Playoffs start not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We will be trying to cover all rounds of the playoffs. They also have one of the playoff rounds, the semifinal, coming up here to New York, being played at the Barclays Center, so that should be a good time. I'll be on stream for that. And then the final game is back in Miami. Right, broadcast is back. 35-25. They're talking about, as I mentioned, Naz got her jersey retired at the University of Michigan, where she played college basketball. Ryan Howard, Alicia Gray, and Jordan Canada went to support her. They're all teammates on the Atlanta Dream. She played there from 2019 to 2022. She averaged 18.3 points and 8.9 rebounds in 119 games at the University of Michigan. Ball in play here. Oh, sorry, I forgot Heidemann got fouled before we went to timeout. So Heidemann's at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points, and they keep leaving points at the line. She misses. So Alyssa Thomas getting some action again here. So the starters for Laces are on the court. And it's Citron, Heidemann, and Magbagor for Hive. Jackie Young has to throw up a 3 at the buzzer after Alyssa Thomas stumbled and fumbled under the basket. So Hive get possession. Ball in play here with Kelsey Mitchell. So it's Mitchell, Magbagor, and Citron. Mitchell over to Magbagor, right side of the court. Magbagor out to Citron. Citron pump fakes for 3. Gets cut off. Right to left crossover. Spins back to the middle. 2 on the clock. 1 leg fall away. Citron off the front rim. Rebound by Sykes. Sykes. 19 in this first half. Citron guarding Alyssa Thomas. She tries to go for that one-armed hook shot. Doesn't work out. Ball out to Citron. Citron transition 3 in and out. Thomas with another rebound. Jackie Young quick outlet pass. She has it left side of the floor by the 3-point line. Looking for Sykes on the cut. Doesn't get it. Gets it over to Thomas. Gives it right back to Young and gives it back to Thomas, who lays it in. That was a good 2-woman game there. Lays it in. 37-25. Hive with the ball. Goes over to Magbagor. Magbagor lines up for a 3. Rebound goes out to Sykes. So Hive starting to take some ill-advised shots here. Sykes gets it over to Thomas. That little push shot is good from the left side of the paint. And a timeout call. This game is getting out of hand here for Hive. Their buzz is slowly quieting here as we get to the end of the second quarter. 39-25. They can't generate good looks on the offensive end, and then they're not getting the necessary stops on the defensive end. Yeah, Mads, you're right. That's their 7th seed for a reason. So Lace is shooting 62.5% from the field. It's crazy. 62.5%. So, they're focusing on Brittany Sykes. Versus the Hive this season, she had 14 points on January 24th. Tonight, she already has 19 in the first half. So, she's been scoring at will in this one. I'm gonna end this poll. 60% of y'all said Laces anyway. Ball and play here with Hive. So they said Chelsea Gray is joining in the third quarter, so that should be a good time. Azare Stevens is checked in for Magbagor. Azare on the drive, stops a 1 leg fall away over Thomas, couldn't get it. Maddie Segrist with the rebound, gets it over to Thomas. Hand off to Jackie Young. Jackie Young drives left, guarded by Kelsey Mitchell. Puts her into the post, backs her down, tries to 1 leg fall away, short. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell on the attack, stops at the foul line, pulls up, and scores. Finally, Hive break that scoring drought. 39-27. Let's see how they can end this quarter here. Alyssa Thomas at the controls here. Gets it over to Segrist, guarded by Citron. Corner to Young. Young in the left corner. Over to Thomas. High low. Gets ball poked away. Segrist pump fakes. Off balance. Jump shot over Citron. Can't get it. Stevens with the rebound. Mitchell what a good hezzy move. Goes by Young and scores. Oh my gosh. Kelsey Mitchell with a good hezzy move. Left to right crossover. Had Jackie Young up in the air. Finishes at the basket. That was nice. Thomas out to Segrist. Nothing but time to shoot the 3, and she buries it. Maddie Segrist. 42-29. Kelsey Mitchell, guarded by Jackie Young again. Goes over to Citron. Citron blows by Segrist. Hook pass over to Azare in the left corner for 3. They need it, and Azare provides. Azare Stevens knocks down the 3, and it's a 10-point game. 20 seconds to go here. Alyssa Thomas slows it down. 10 on the shot clock, though, so they're going to have to take a shot. Alyssa Thomas drives left. Gets into the paint. Oh, my gosh. They can't stop a parked car out here. Alyssa Thomas with an easy layup. Mitchell trying to attack quickly on the other end. Mitchell blows by Young. Oh, my gosh. She's just too quick. And Alyssa Thomas with the ball. 1 second on the clock. Gets it deflected. And that's how the quarter ends. 10-point lead. Hive started to pick it up towards the end there, which results in only a 10-point deficit going into halftime. But Kelsey Mitchell with a couple beautiful moves there, caught Jackie Young a couple times at the end of that quarter. 10-point lead for Laces as we go into halftime. All right, y'all. So that is the score at the half. Right. I don't know what Shoulders was talking about. Like she was gonna actually hit that shot. She can't even. All right. Let me be respectful. Shoulders knew that shot was going nowhere. All right. Halftime is 8 minutes. Clock has started. This is the score at half. 44-34 at the half. Maddox, I answer your question in a bit. Laces, you got Brittany Sykes with 19 points to lead all scorers. 8 for Alyssa Thomas with 8 rebounds and 4 assists. You got Jackie Young with 8. Jordan Canada with 2 points still. Naz Hillman with 4 points, 5 rebounds. Maddie Segrist with 3. Whoops. For Hive, you got Mo Billings with 7, 3 for Citron, 8 for Kelsey Mitchell, 7 for Heidemann, 3 for Magbagor, and 6 for Stevens. They've upped it to 40%, so their shooting percentages are getting better. They just can't stop a parked car on defense. Just whoever offense for whoever out there, which they have to improve on. All right, so score at the half is 44-34. Maddox asked the question, who do I have in the NBA Finals? It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one, Maddox. It's tough. Tough. I'm gonna say Detroit. Maybe Detroit OKC? I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Detroit OKC. I think if everybody's healthy, Detroit OKC is my choice. Oh, that's what you picked. I just recognized that's what you picked. That's what I'm thinking. But everybody got to be healthy. That's my only thing. If Shea's not healthy, OKC is not going anywhere. How do the fourth quarters work? Maury, fourth quarter, whoever's leading, whatever team is leading at the end of the third quarter, they add 11 points to that score, and that's the target score that they have to reach. So it's sort of like the basketball tournament that they were having during the summer, the TBT, whatever it's called, and they had the Elam ending. It's like that. Maddox, I'm good. Can't complain. Everything is all right. Hope everything is well with you. While we have some time here, we still got about 5 minutes. We could take a look at the upcoming schedule here, or we can take a look at the standings actually, so people can know what's going on here. So the X means that the team has clinched a playoff spot. So Laces have clinched at 8-2. Phantom have clinched at 8-3. Mist at 7-4. Breeze at 5-5 in fourth place. Defending champion Rose at 5-6 in fifth place. Vinyl at 4-7 in sixth. Hive at 3-7 in seventh. Looking like they're going to be 3-8. And Lunar Owls at 2-8. Last time Detroit was in the finals, I was 3. Zay, damn you young. How old was I when Detroit was in the final? What was that? 04? 03, 04? I was like 9, 10 years old. 8. Yeah, so that's the standings right now for Unrivaled. Let's take a look at the schedule while we have some time here as well. Maury, do I think Canada will get to 18 PRA? I don't know if she'll get it. She'll probably get some garbage minutes if this game gets out of hand. But 18, that's tough. I don't think so though. I don't think she's gotten. After we look at the schedule, we could quickly look at her PRA for the whole Unrivaled season, and she's even hit that one time. Laces up right now, 44-34. We have another game coming on. Breeze and Lunar Owls at 8:45. It'll probably be more like 9 o'clock Eastern. Then Friday we have 2 more games to start week 7. You have Phantom and Laces, Hive and Rose. Saturday will be on stream for this. Vinyl and Breeze, Lunar Owls and Mist. Sunday, we have Phantom and Hive, Laces and Rose. And then Monday, we have Lunar Owls and Vinyl, Mist and Breeze. And then on Friday, it's the final day of the regular season. So we have some early games, 1 and 2:15, and then 7:30 and 8:45, and then the playoffs start on Saturday, February 28th. That's the first round on Saturday the 28th. First semifinals is on Monday, March 2nd, as I mentioned, in Brooklyn, and then the championship game is on Wednesday, March 4th. So that's what we're looking forward to coming up in Unrivaled. But to answer your question about that, let's go to this game and see what Jordan Canada has even done this whole season. JC, where are you? All right, so what she had? Oh, she had 19 last game. So she has been hitting it. I underestimated Jordan Canada. She had 14, 16, 21 PRA in that last game against Vinyl. Then she had 17 and 5 was at 22. But the last game against Hive, what'd she have? She had 6, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists. So she didn't get it in that last game against Hive. But she's hit or miss depending on the minutes she gets. As you can see, her minutes aren't super high. But she possibly could get it. Depends on how it shakes out. But the last game against Hive, she did not get it. All right, broadcast is coming back. Thanks for hanging on the halftime show, halftime report. Let's see if Hive can make it interesting. As I mentioned, Chelsea Gray was joining the broadcast for the third quarter. She did win the 200K for the one-on-one tournament. And she gets her trophy and the 200K. They're talking to Chelsea Gray now. She brought the trophy along as well. She's talking about how one-on-one. I can make y'all listen to this actually.
Everything, and it's been days since I won, but it's a different kind of mindset. It's a lot on your body.
When you talk about the mindset, what were you thinking when you look over at Lennox and you know you're exhausted?
Maddox, I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Plays, are you like, I'm doing this for this guy right here? Does that give you energy?
Absolutely. I know they're saying there was a cash prize, but there's bragging rights too. Like, I got to go over to Lennox and be like, hey, mommy won some things. You know what I'm saying? So there's this competitive spirit and
this is Chelsea Gray talking about the one-on-one tournament, and they're showing Alicia Gray on the screen. That's foul.
It was destined. I said it after I won it. Something about that last name, that Gray last name, it just has a little something.
Alicia Gray versus Chelsea Gray in the final was actually pretty funny.
So we got to ask you, the 305 Barbie is back.
Yes.
Here in Miami, how is it going to be with Angel Reese back on the floor and you guys going after another championship banner?
She brings a competitive edge.
So this is Chelsea Gray if you're just joining.
And she brings rebounding.
All right, broadcast has game has restarted, so I'm gonna mute Chelsea Gray chat right now. Ball in play with Jackie Young, left side of the court. Starters on the floor for both teams. Sykes pump fakes for 3 at the top of the key, steps in for the midi. They leave her open and she buries it. You can't leave her open today. You cannot leave her open. She's knocking that jump shot down. 46-34. 21 points for Sykes. Citron on the drive, drives left, spins back right hand scoop, and score over Brittany Sykes. 46-36. Twitter says WNBA submits counter proposal. I did see that tweet. Alyssa Thomas down to Sykes in the post against Mitchell. Fall away jump shot, gets fouled on the jumper for the second time tonight, and she'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Brittany Sykes looking to add to her point total. She's already up to 21 points on the night, averaging 18.9 points a game this season as she buries the free throw. Back to a 12-point lead, 48-36. Laces on top here in the third quarter. A foul here by Jackie Young away from the ball on Sonia Citron. Yeah, I've been paying a little attention to that whole KD situation. If I haven't checked to see if it's like verified or true, like if they really confirmed it was his burner account, but it's unfortunate as Mitchell goes up for a right hand layup and misses. Sykes drops it off to Young. Young goes up, misses the putback. Rebound goes to Billings. Billings gets it out to Sonia Citron, who outruns everybody down the court and scores. I don't know what Jackie was doing on that possession. It leads to a layup for Citron on the other. It's a 10-point game. Hive just trying to, as they call a moving screen on Sykes there. That would have been an easy layup by Thomas, but Sykes with the moving screen. 48-38 Hive basketball here. Sonia Citron at the controls, right side of the court, looking for Mitchell. Gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell drives left, left hand scoop is up and scores. So 8-point game. 48-40 as a foul there by Kelsey Mitchell. They're showing a replay of Kelsey Mitchell's last basket going to the left hand and scoring. Ball in play here with Brittany Sykes. Sykes in the post against Citron. Gets the switch as she goes down the lane. Double clutches and scores. Brittany Sykes. They cannot stop her. Back to a 10-point game. 50-40. Oh, Citron finds a rolling Billings. Just throws it up off glass and scores. Mo Billings with the basket there. It's back to an 8-point game. 50-42. Sykes with the ball, right to left crossover, gets into the middle of the paint, drops it off to Thomas. I don't think she was ready for it. Still recovers it and still puts it in. Back to a 10-point game, 52-42. As Mitchell goes behind the back, gets it over to Citron. Citron drives left, jump pass out, bad pass, stolen by Sykes like a cornerback. Oh, bounce pass to Thomas. Left hand layup is up and good. Timeout Hive. Sonia Citron tried to jump pass it from under the basket out to the 3-point line. Picked off easily. Brittany Sykes, bounce pass right to Thomas. Easy lay. What's up, cuz? I respect it. Appreciate you stopping by. So with a timeout here on the floor, this game is getting away from Hive. They got it down to 8, but they're flirting with this 10 to 12 point deficit. They just can't muster up enough stops on the league leaders in laces. Man, too funny. Listen, that's where people of our age go to find love, not the club. Go to the supermarket. Ball in play. Us with Hive. 54-42. And a turnover by Hive already. Out of a timeout. That is unacceptable. 54-42 ball in play with laces now. Yo, Maz, yo, chill out. Said the bingo hall is crazy. As Young goes to the lane, takes the bump and scores. 56-42. Maddie Seegers will check in at the next dead ball. Sonia Citron gets it over to Mo Billings. Back to Sonia. Recovers it. Sonia into the paint. One leg fall away over Jackie. Bounces off. Thomas with the rebound over to Sykes. Sykes dancing with it. Comes off the screen. And gets popped in the eye by Mitchell. Mitchell trying to fight over that screen. They're showing a replay of Jackie Young going to the basket. Ball in play here with Maddie Segrist. Segrist back to Sykes. Sykes goes baseline, and it's a foul before the basket. Heidemann, who subs in, picks up the foul. So Sykes to inbound again. It's 3:38 to go here in the third quarter. Natasha Cloud over here sitting courtside was chatting with Sykes there. Thomas gets it down to Segrist against Citron. Finds Thomas on the cut, and they call 3 in the key on Segrist. So a turnover going the other way to Hive. If they can get this down to about 5 at at the end of the third, they'll be in good shape, but I don't see it happening, respectfully. Ball in play here. Azare Stevens is checked in. So it's Heidemann, Citron, and Stevens for Hive as Heidemann tries to attack Canada, gets into the paint, goes up, nowhere to go, gets it out to Azare for another 3, and Azare Stevens from the left wing cashes out from 3, and Lacey's call a timeout. 56-45 as we go into a timeout. That is true. Hive do like a little fourth quarter comeback. They had a nice one in one of their big wins. I forgot who it was against when Heidemann went off in that fourth quarter to get them back in the game. But let's take a look at the box score while we have some time here. We have a little over 2 minutes for this timeout. It's not over till it's over, they say, right? Let's take a look at this. 56-45 is the score. 56-45. Laces on top. Excuse me. Brittany Sykes up to 25 points. She had 19 at the half. 9 of 11 shooting, so very efficient from her. Alyssa Thomas with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. 1 rebound away from a double-double. Jackie Young with 10 points. Canada, she hasn't played in the second half so far. Hillman with 4 points. Seegers with 3. So everybody who's checked in has scored. They're still shooting a very great percentage. Let me take halftime off. Very good percentage from the field. 64% from the field for Laces. For Hive, you got Mo Billings not still. She has 9 points. She had 7 in the first quarter. Only has scored 2 since. 7 for Sonia Citron, 10 for Kelsey Mitchell. Had a couple of nice drives at the end of that second quarter, was it? Or somewhere in the third quarter, can't remember. 7 for Heidemann, 3 for Magbagor, and 9 for Azare Stevens. She's knocked down all 3 of her threes. So that's the score, 56-45. We got about 45 seconds until we're back. Salute to everybody hanging around on the stream, on the sideline, on Twitch, on YouTube. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. We'll be back on Saturday for some more Unrivaled action. Also, join the Discord when I'm not on stream. I would do play the games live in there. So join the Discord. Link is in the channel description. It's on the screen as well. Well, it's on the screen now. Yeah, Tudo, it's funny. Me and my lady, after we went to the movies yesterday, we pulled up to Bay Plaza, and it was just like the whole precinct and then some was out there. We were very confused. And then she went on TikTok and seen the young teens had the day off, nothing to do, and they just planned to go cause mayhem at the mall. A bunch of them got arrested and everything. It's crazy out there. But it is what it is. Game back in play here. Canada is into the game, drops it off to Hillman, but stolen by Citron. Citron on the run here. Citron into the paint, goes up and gets fouled there by Segrist. So Sonia Citron gets the steal, goes coast to coast, draws the foul. And Citron will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Yeah, 90s. Canada is in now. It's Canada, Hillman and Siegrist in for Laces as Citron hits the free throw worth 2 points. It's a 9-point game. I did say if they get it to 5, they can make this interesting. Canada, I think she had the drive, might have got a piece of that. Heidemann did. Stevens tries to get Heidemann. Hillman with the steal. Hillman down the lane. That might have been a travel. She throws up a reverse, wild reverse, and a foul there by Siegrist. Yeah, Canada still with a singular assist. 14 points from Canada. We'll see if she gets it. I don't know. That's a tough one. Ball in play here with Hive. 2:45 to go. It's Heidemann, Citron, and Stevens. Heidemann at the controls here. Heidemann getting pressured by Canada. She spins off her down the lane, goes up and gets the foul drawn. Draws the foul on Canada, excuse me. Heidemann will go to the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. So stopping the clock, getting to the line, and hopefully they can capitalize. Oh. I thought he was saying 14 points. I was like, oh no. Heidemann at the line. Oh, she misses another free throw. Like, what's going on, bud? Knock your free throws down. That's 4 points left at the line. Canada goes down the lane, takes the contact, gets her own rebound, and gets fouled on the putback attempt. So Canada at the line, the people's most requested player here. She's at the line looking to get 2 points off this free throw. Canada at the line buries the free throw worth 2 points. 58-47 is the score. So Canada up to 4 points now. And Hive turned the ball over again. Bruh. Ball in play here with JC. Gets it over to Siegrist, top of the key. Finds Hillman at the right elbow. Hillman over to Canada. Canada steps back for a 3. And she buries it. Okay. The people's requested. Canada is coming to the answer here. It's 61-47. JC up to 7 points here as Heidemann knocks down the right corner 3 right in front of Lace's bench. 61-50. We're at 1:45 to go here. Canada out to Hillman. Hillman back out to Canada. Left side. Canada drives left. Spins out. Throws it out to Hillman. Loads up for a 3. She could hit those. Doesn't hit that one. Citron with the rebound. Over to Heidemann. Heidemann finds Citron. Citron goes up. Lays it in. Citron running the floor. That pass was a little behind her. She recovered it. And it's back to a 9-point game. Canada drops it off to Hillman on the roll. Pump fakes. Throws it out to Siegrist. Loads up for a 3. Off the rim. Can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Heidemann gets it. And there you have a 2-on-1 there. Heidemann fakes the... Oh, Heidemann sells the pass. It's a steal by Canada. Finds Hillman. Hillman goes up and misses the layup. Siegrist with the rebound and put back. Heidemann waited way too long to pass that and turned it over. It results on a layup on the other end. 63-52 here. Heidemann with the ball. Off the screen from Citron. Guarded by Siegrist now. Gets it over to Stevens. Down to Citron. A foul by Canada in the paint. A little size advantage there. Citron on Canada. So 63-52. Sonia Citron, I think she got hit in the nose on that last defensive stop there. Or try to... defensive stop attempt, I should say. But Citron's at the line with 45 seconds to go for 2 points, and she cashes out. So it's back to a 9-point game. 63-54. Canada is still in the game. Sykes is in, though. Gets it down to Hillman. Hillman steps through. Left-hand layup is good. So it's 65-54. They technically do matter. You don't want to get down too far because then you're going to have to score a bunch of points in the fourth. As Heidemann with the ball goes downhill, left-hand layup is up and good. Bud Heidemann with the nice layup. 15 seconds to go here. Canada with the ball. 7 seconds. 6. Canada with the ball. Drives left into the paint. Jump past to Hillman. Hillman on the drive. Stops. Goes up. Layup attempt is off. Stevens with the rebound. Gets a shot off, but not in time. And that's how the third quarter ends. So we had 11 points to the 65 of Laces. That puts us at 76 is the target score. 76. I'm going to put that up on the screen. So first team to 76 wins. We'll be back in 3 minutes here on the broadcast, so I can show you the box score. In the meantime, let me get ready for the fourth. The fourth quarter is untimed, commercial free. So first team to 76 wins. Let's take a look at the box score. Let me pull it up. What am I looking at? There we go. There we go. So you see top of the screen there, 65-56. Winning score is 76. Brittany Sykes, 25 points, 12 for Alyssa Thomas with 9 rebounds. Jackie with 10. Canada with 7 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. So that's 10 PRA for the PRA patrol. You got Naz Hillman with 6 and Maddie Segrist with 5. Their percentage has dropped off a bit. They've gone from 64% to 56%. Still pretty good. To be shooting over 50% for the whole game. For Hive, you have Mo Billings still with 9. Citron with 13. She drew a couple fouls there in that quarter. Kelsey Mitchell with 10. Heidemann with 12 off the bench. Magbagor with 3. And Azare Stevens for 9. The score doesn't reset. No. Score doesn't reset. They just have to get to 76 now. So the score stays the same. So Laces have to score 11. And Hive have to score 20. So we're about a minute back. A minute until we're back from this third quarter break. And then we'll start the fourth quarter. 65-56 is your score here. Salute to everybody hanging around. Appreciate you guys tuning in, however you found the channel. Your support does not go unrecognized. All right, it looks like the broadcast is about to come back here. 65-56 at the end of the third. I guess it's, they just have some of the players there. They doing swag surf in the arena there. Okay, they had coach of Laces, Andrew Wade. He's also an assistant coach with the New York Liberty. They have him mic'd up and they're just having us listen to what he's saying. All right. So, as I mentioned, 25 for Sykes, 12 for Alyssa Thomas, 10 for Jackie Young. They've already clinched the playoff spot and they're already top of the league. Fourth quarter has started. Hive with the ball. Gets it over to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it out to Stevens. Stevens with the controls. Hands it off to Mitchell. And they call a foul there on Sykes. So it's sideline out of bounds here for Hive. That's the second time Sykes has been called for that similar foul, and she continues to do it. So I guess she's just going to have to learn her lesson. Stevens at the top of the key here. Nowhere to go. Right to left crossover. Gets it over to Citron. Citron off the curl. Fall away from the foul line. It was a little off balance there, and she was off. Thomas with the ball. Goes downhill. Attacks Citron. Goes up. Gets fouled. And won. Shoulders went right into Sony's chest. Finishes with the left hand lay. And we'll go to the line for one more. So Alyssa Thomas does have the double-double, 14 points, 10 rebounds. She shoots the free throw. It's short. Stevens gets the rebound. So it's 67-56. I think I gave them an extra point here. That's on me. And Mitchell misses as the ball gets passed from Thomas to Sykes and finishes the left-hand lay. Yeah, Hive, bottom of the barrel. Stevens, pump fakes, gets it out to Mitchell. Mitchell for top of the key 3, and she buries it. 69-59. They're going to have to get some stops here. Time is not on their side. Thomas with the ball. Gets it over to Sykes. As Sykes gets it stripped away, and she has to go into the backcourt to get it. Sykes has to shoot it from half court. Oh, in and out. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell gets it over to Sonia. Sonia, left-hand drive into the paint. Attacks Jackie Young. Left-hand lay is good for Sonia Citron. 8-point game. They still have some work to do here. Sykes with the ball. So it's Sykes, Thomas, and Young. Starters on the floor for Laces. Jackie Young playing behind the screen here. Comes off the screen. Oh, what a pass to Thomas. And she lays it in with the right. Nice pass there from Jackie to Thomas. 71-61. Chelsea Gray told Jackie to get her back. Azare for 3. Top of the key. Off the back rim. And Jackie Young with the rebound. 5 points from a win for Laces. Jackie with the ball gets it down to Thomas. Guarded by Sonia Citron. Size advantage. She swings through and misses. Rebound to Stevens. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell with a head of steam slows down at the 3. Goes behind the back. Right to left. Left to right. Goes reverse layup and she misses. Fight for the rebound. Thomas gets it. And then a foul there by Stevens in transition. So next, they're advertising Breeze versus Lunar Owls. Paige Beckers and Dom Malonga and Breeze against Marina Mabry, Aaliyah Edwards, Sky Dig, and Owls. Lunar Owls, that is. Ball in play here with Jackie Young. 5 points from a victory here. Jackie out to Thomas. Thomas hands off to Sykes. Sykes drives left, guarded by Sonia now. Sonia with 2 on the clock. She shoots over her. Air ball. Jackie Young puts it up. Oh, if that would have went in. She caught the air ball, put it up from the baseline, almost went in, but it misses. Oh, Kelsey Mitchell, good hezzy. Down the lane, smokes the layup. Kelsey Mitchell. $1 million move, 10-cent finish, as they say. Jackie Young transition 3, can't get it. Mo Billings is checked in for Azare Stevens. Mo Billings over to Sonia. Sonia off the screen, drops it down to Mo. And Sykes ends up saving it out of bounds off of Mo Billings. Or did she say she stepped out of bounds? No. It's out of bounds on Hive. So ball in play here with Laces, 71-61. Winning score is 76. Sykes with the ball. Jabs left. Comes back right. Ball tipped away by Sonia. But Alyssa Thomas tips it back. Over to Sykes. Right side to Jackie Young, who buries the right baseline jumper. 2 points from a win. Sorry, guys. I don't think you're going to get that PRA here for Canada. As Mo Billings gets the ball poked away by Thomas. Sykes for the game and misses the 3. Mitchell with the rebound. Mitchell quickly up the court. Mitchell drives right. Comes back to the 3. Dance between the legs. Pull back for 3. Off the rim. And Thomas with another rebound. Thomas over to Young. Young for 3 and the win. And 3 and the win. So Laces with the 76-61 win. They move on to 9-2. Stay at the top of the totem pole here in Unrivaled. 76-61 is the final score. Damn. Sorry to those on the PRA there for Jordan Canada. Let's take a look at the box score. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I'm like, why isn't it loading? Oh, wrong screen. Where am I at? There we go. 76-61 is the final score. Jackie Young hits the game-winning 3 3-pointer. So Sykes with 27 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Let's listen to Jackie Young here.
It seemed like you were on fire from the jump. What was the mindset?
You know, we were off. I think our last game was like a week ago Friday. Just getting our legs loose again, and just understanding that, you know, this is the final stretch of 4 games
27
for the regular
points,
season. We're trying to
4
solidify
rebounds,
those top
5
two spots,
assists.
get in semis, get that bye. So just have the mindset to come out and just go hard and just play hard.
Yeah, I know this team is about their business, and especially with playoffs coming up, you guys really want to make sure you have the momentum going into that. What makes this team the most dangerous in this league?
I mean, any given night, somebody can go off, you know, and say one person get hot in the first half, and then the second half,
This
like
is
today,
Brittany
she
Sykes.
took over. She had that second half for us, and Jack closed it with them. And shout out to our bench. They came in and gave us really, really great minutes. So, like I said, at any given time, somebody can go off, but everybody does their job every night.
How would you describe this team? Either give me a movie title or a very good adjective to describe exactly what the Laces are to you.
Dang, you got me on the spot. I'll go Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible, any one of them.
Mission Impossible for the Laces.
Mission
I love
Impossible.
it. Good game, Brett. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, so that was Brittany Sykes, as we just spoke about. 27 points for her. 16 for Alyssa Thomas with 13 rebounds and 6 assists. Jackie Young with 15. 7 for JC with 2 rebounds and 1 assist. 6 for Naz Hillman. 5 for Maddie Stigers. They end up still shooting 54.5% from 3. For Hive, you have Mo Billings with 9 points, Sonia Citron with 15, 13 for Kelsey Mitchell, 12 for Natisha Heidemann, 3 for Magbagor, and 9 for Stevens in her Hive debut. All right, so that is the end of game 1. We have about 12 minutes until game 2. So bear with me as I get things ready for game 2. Appreciate everyone who hung around for game 1. If you're leaving, appreciate it. For sticking around. If you're gonna stay, we have game 2 coming up in the next 12 minutes or so. So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna get a nice timer going here. So what I say, 11 minutes. So that puts us at 52-ish. 52. Okay, I'm gonna put that up here. Game 1, we got game 2. Game 2 coming up in the next 10-ish minutes or so. I'm gonna get the box score and everything ready. Let me see if they updated the standings and whatnot. But Hive, I think Hive still staying 7th. Laces still staying 1st. So next matchup we have, people. We have Breeze versus Lunar Owls. And that'll be our next matchup here. Oh, we can get rid of Laces. Breeze. And Lunar Owls. Where's Hive? I can Hive. All right, cool. So that's switched over. So Breeze and Lunar Owls are our next matchup. Let me get the score bug ready for us, and then we'll take a look at this matchup. So Breeze, as I mentioned, they're currently... Oh, good. They actually started the broadcast on time this time on the YouTube. Breeze are currently the 4 seed in Unrivaled. And they're one of the inaugural teams in Unrivaled for this season, as well as Hive. And Lunar Owls, the team that had the best record in the regular season last year, they've struggled this year without Nafisa Collier. They've gone from 1st in the league to the bottom of the barrel here. And in danger of missing they're probably going to miss the playoffs. I don't see them winning out or anything of that nature. So the players are shooting around. Another transaction that happened, Courtney Williams was traded from Vinyl to Breeze in order to, I think that was all a part of the Angel Reese returning trade. So Azare Stevens was traded from Rose to Hive. Courtney Williams was traded from Vinyl to Breeze. And Ari McDonald is out for the season, so they needed a extra spot there. So that's why that trade was made. Ari McDonald out for the season with Breeze. So that's why the trade was made. All right, I got the score bug ready. I think we're good to go now. All right, Breeze, Lunar Owls coming up in the next 7.5-ish minutes. Skylar doesn't really start like that. They've been starting Mabry, Allen, and Aaliyah Edwards. We'll see if they make any changes today. She does play a lot of minutes, though. We could actually take a look at that in the meantime. Give me a second. I can take a look at their recent matchups. Stats. Sky Dig. So Skylar, last matchup against Laces, she had 16 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Against Phantom, the matchup before, she had 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. So ever since she's gotten back to health, she's scored at least 16 points or more. 24 PRA, she got that in the last game. She got that exactly in the last game. She had 24 PRA against the team we just saw win, the Laces. The game before that, what's that? Yeah, she had 28 PRA. The game before that, she had 27. So she's been getting it pretty consistently. She had 27 points in that 26 game against Hive. So she's prone to get one. The last 5 games, she's gotten 24 PRA. For Skylar, that is. But we'll see if she gets to. She hasn't been starting, but we'll see if she gets to start tonight. I mean, they're going to need every minute they can get from her because she's one of their better offensive players and floor generals as well. They're playing No Hands in the Arena. Sorry for humming in y'all ear. So as I mentioned, Breeze are 4th seed with a 5-5 record. Lunar Owls bottom of the league with a 2-8 record. I don't think this loss would eliminate them, but it'll make it pretty much impossible to make the playoffs. Even though top 6 seeds do make the playoffs. So we're about 5.5 minutes away from the game. I think they're about to do player introductions now. So we have 5 minutes to go here. Let me look at this last matchup between these two teams. Schedule. View full scoreboard. So the last time Breeze and Lunar Owls played. Let's see. Breeze. Breeze won 75 to 68. Paige Beckers won that game on a 2-point jumper. Paige had 28 points in that game with 5 rebounds, 7 assists. I could show this to y'all. Have it up on the screen. 68-75 was the final score. Sky had 17 points in that one with 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Marina Mabry had 18. Aaliyah Edwards had 23 and 16. Sheesh. For Breeze, Paige Beckers had 28 to lead them. Rakia Jackson, not playing tonight, had 10. 21 for Dom Malonga and 12 for Cam Brink with 6 rebounds off the bench. Breeze ended up getting the win in that one. So we'll see what happens in this current matchup. That matchup took place not too long ago. That matchup took place on January 24th, so it wasn't too long ago. Oh, let me start this poll. I'm over here just chatting away. Start poll. Who wins game 2, y'all? Who wins game 2? Will it be the, as they say, the young and turned Breeze? Or will it be, I don't even know what they call the Lunar Owls, Hootie Who? Fill out the poll on YouTube. Let your vote be seen and heard. We shall see who gets the dub in this one. Should be a good one. Salute to everybody on the sideline. Salute on Twitch, YouTube. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Gen 5, how you watch the game? It's on HBO Max. It's on True TV. If you have a VPN, that's what I'm using. I'm using NordVPN. This is not an ad. But Nord, if you want to sponsor me, salute. You can VPN into the United Kingdom and watch it on YouTube. That's how I'm watching it. Sal Tafon says Paige better get 24 points. I mean, hopefully she's aggressive in her return to 3-on-3. They all had a break due to the 1-on-1 tournament, so we'll see what happens here in everybody's return. It might be a slow-ish start, or they may come out firing, so we shall see. Okay, they're still doing player introductions here. That's the thing about watching it on the YouTube. They just have like a wide shot of the court, and you can hear like the ambient noise, and you can see the players all getting introduced, unlike watching it on TV and stuff. All right, but the official broadcast is starting now for the final game of the evening. Matt said Paige looks like that knee has been bothering her. We'll see. We shall see. So, as I mentioned, Breeze versus Lunar Owls, 4 versus 8. Rosters are on your screen here. Mabry, what she got? Mabry got a baby blue crop top with some brown. I don't know what that is. Cam Brink, of course, looking like a model as always. But let's see. So with that loss, with that Hive loss, Mist clinch a playoff spot. So Laces, Phantom, and Mist have clinched a playoff spot. So there's only 3 remaining spots available for the postseason. Brendan Glasheen and Lisa Leslie on the call for game 2 as well. Paige Beckers, they're showing there she's one of the focuses of tonight's game. She was absolutely feasting, as I showed you guys. She had 28 points against this team last time out. And then Aaliyah Edwards is the focus on the other. And Aaliyah Edwards has been absolutely feasting in this format, 3-on-3. Her and Mabry have a nice rapport. Both played with the Connecticut Sun for a little bit of the WNBA season. So we'll see. It is a must-win for the Lunar Owls. So it's Beckers, Williams, and Malonga. Skylar does get to start tonight. So Skylar gets to start, and Courtney Williams gets to start. I forgot to move Rakia Jackson off of this, but I'll get to that in a moment. And jump ball is up, and Marina Mabry tried to steal the jump ball. It did not work out in her favor, though. So Courtney Williams got the start, and Skylar Diggins got the start as well. Ball in play here, deflected out of bounds. It stays with Breeze. Give me a second as I get all this situated here. Ball in play here with Dom Malonga over to Courtney Williams. I wish they would announce the starting lineups before. We see him right before they get on the court. As Paige Beckers with 3 on the clock, guarded tightly by Sky. She loses the ball, falls down. I don't know what's happening. And she's on the floor in the backcourt. Marina Mabry, they have a 3-on-2. Mabry into the paint. Over the head pass to Aaliyah Edwards, and the Lunar Owls are on the board. Williams finds a rolling Dom Malunga. That's what Williams can do. Assist to Williams to Dom Malunga, and it's a 2-2 game. Ball down to Aaliyah Edwards again, and she gets fouled by her UConn alum, Aaliyah Paige Beckers, with the foul there. So Marina Mabry is the leading scorer on Unrivaled. Aaliyah Edwards is the 5th leading scorer as she buries the free throw, and it's 4-2 Lunar Owls. Ball in play here with the steal by Marina from half court for 3 off the back rim, and Williams chases down the rebound. And a ball out of bounds off of Lunar Owls stays with Breeze. It go down in the DMs. Ball over to Paige Beckers, guarded tightly by Sky Dig. As Edwards drives down Malunga, reverse layup, misses. Rebound to Edwards, over to Mabry. Mabry comes off the screen from Edwards. Lobs it up to Edwards with the catch. Bounce, dribble, up, scores. Aaliyah Edwards continuing to feast, picking up where she left off before the break. Ball over to Malunga. She sets up for a 3. She can shoot those off the back rim. Edwards chases down the rebound. So it's Lunar Owls so far. Sky Dig with the ball. Haven't said her name too much in this game. Diggins gets down low, gets it over to Edwards. And a foul there by Sky Dig as Edwards got the ball stolen away. Ball in play here with Team Breeze. It's about 5 minutes to go in the quarter. My clock's a little behind. I'm over here trying to fix up everything here. Paige Beckers gets to her midi off the front rim. Aaliyah Edwards with another rebound. Diggins into the paint, misses the floater, and Paige with the rebound over to Courtney Williams. Quickly up the court, gets to the midi, and she buries it. Her first basket as a member of Breeze. 6-4, Lunar Owls on top here. Marina dancing with the ball behind the 3-point line. Has the Malunga on her. Steps back. Long 2. Halfway down and out. Fouled by Courtney Williams trying to stop Edwards from grabbing that rebound. So I think I have everything correct now. Starters are boarded up. Players that are out are out. Ball in play here with Aaliyah Edwards. Gets it over to Sky. Another foul here by Courtney Williams. So that's 2 fouls in a row here. Blas Torres, we shall see, my friend. We shall see. Coach Noelle Quinn, the ASMR Queen, coach of Team Breeze. It looks like a turnover here by the Lunar Owls. 4:28 to go in the first quarter. Lunar Owls, bottom of the league. They're up 6-4 here. Dom Malunga to inbound to Paige Beckers as we restart action. Paige comes across half court, gets the screen from Malunga, attacks Edwards, tries to step through, throws a left hand pass to Malunga, dribbles on Mabry, shoots a fall away, goes off glass, and scores. So she made that a little harder than it needed to be, but listen, if it goes in, it goes in. Marina with the ball, comes across half court, steps back, gets the ball down to Aaliyah Edwards. She threw the pass too far. And, whoa, what just happened? My screen just went blank. There we go. As Courtney Williams goes down the lane, right-hand layup and scores. I'm going to have to fast forward at the next break. But Courtney Williams with the layup. It's 8-6 Breeze. Mabry in the paint. Mabry spins back, goes up on Williams. No, she's in foul trouble. She can't foul, and she scores. 8-8. Courtney Williams with the ball. Drives right. Drops it off to Malunga on the roll, and that's easy pitch and catch there. Breeze up 10-8. Mabry over to Sky Diggs. Sky, gets the ball almost stolen. Recovers it. Gets it down to Edwards. Faces up on Paige Beckers. 3 on the clock. Spins, pump fakes. Nowhere to go. Reverses, just throws it up and gets hit in the nose. No foul call. It's a shot clock violation. So they're showing Courtney Williams getting a bucket on one end and then assisting Dominique Malunga on the following possession. Mabry gets a breather. So does Courtney Williams. Rachel Banham checks in for Marina Mabry. Kate Martin in for Courtney Williams. It's 7-minute quarters, Blastors. 7-minute quarters. Kate Martin up, under, over, and misses on Rachel Banham. Banham crosses half court. Hands it off to Sky. Over to Aaliyah Edwards. Back to Sky. Sky. Down to Aaliyah Edwards. She didn't even know where to go. She was so wide open. She finishes with another layup. Ties the game at 10. 10-10 here. Paige Beckers off the screen for 3. Too strong. Rebound for Sky. Edwards misses for 3. Yo, get out of here. Salute. What's going on? As a foul is called I think that was on Sky. I thought Sky was about to get a text. She over here clapping in the ref face. So it's Kate Martin inbound by her bench here. Ball gets there's a kick ball here by Sky on the inbound. So it's 10-10, 2:23 to go. So I went from being behind in my clock to being ahead. Cam Brink with the ball has checked in. Gets it over to Paige. Paige drives right. Fall away over Banham. Rolls around and scores. Paige Beckers is on the board. 12-10. Rachel Banham guarded by Kate Martin. Over to Sky. Top of the key here. Sky comes off the screen. Drops it off to Aaliyah Edwards again. This pick and roll is working like a charm here. Game tied at 12. Aaliyah Edwards, such a patient and aggressive roller as Paige goes downhill. Had the wide open shot. Misses. Outlet from Banham to Sky. Sky easy left hand lay. And Lunar Owls take the lead. So Lunar Owls up 14-12. They leave Paige open. Mid-range jump shot off to the left. And the long legs of Cam Brink try to jump out of bounds to save it, but it did not work. So Aaliyah Edwards already up to 10 points in this first quarter. She has 10 of their 14. Courtney Williams checks in for Paige Beckers. Rachel Banham at the controls here. Gets it over to Marina. Marina comes off the screen. Back to Rachel. She can shoot the 3 from half court. From the logo, Rachel Banham on the board knocks down the 3. You can't give her that much space. I know people call her trash, but she can do one thing good, and that's shoot the 3. That's a travel by Cam, and they call it. 17-12 score. Janelle, salute for the super sticker. Appreciate you. As Rachel Banham, another 3 from the same spot, and she knocks it down again. Rachel Banham back-to-back 3s, and an 8-point lead for the Lunar Owls. 20-12. All right, now I can fast forward. A 10-0 run here by the Lunar Owls. So I just caught back up. I think something's loose over here, so it's shutting off. So I'll fix that when I get a chance. 20-12. 20-12 is the score. Rachel Banham back-to-back 3s. Give you a quick score update here. Paige Beckers, 2 points, 1 rebound, no assists. Dom Malunga leading them in scoring with 6 points, 4 for Courtney Williams. And then for Lunar Owls, you have 10 for Aaliyah Edwards, 2 for Skylar Diggins with 2 assists. Marina Mabry with 2 points and 3 assists. So whoever bet 5 assists under on Marina, you're a little bit in danger here. Rachel Bannon with 6. And that's the scores there. Kate Martin, the inbound for Breeze, gets it into Cam, who gives it back. 20-12, a minute to go here in the first quarter. It's been a back and forth affair. As Courtney Williams gets downhill, gets the ball deflected and stolen. Mabry on the run here. Slows it down. Gets it over to Banham. Quick release. That's 3 in a row. No, it's off to the front of the rim. Kate Martin with the rebound. Martin, guarded by Mabry. Left side to Cam Brink. Guarded by Temi Fagbenle. Oh, she almost traveled again, Cam Brink. But Courtney Williams gets to the midi. Left baseline midi is good for Courtney Williams. Gets it over to Mabry. Mabry downhill, shrugs off Martin, puts up the shot, and scores. And Mabry just points at her like, child, please. 22-14. As Courtney Williams with the ball. Pulls up for a midi from the right baseline this time. Too strong. Mabry with the rebound. And Mabry on the run here. Over the head pass to Banham. Banham for 3. And she made 2. And now she's missed 2. And ball deflected. They say it's Lunar Owls ball. Deflected off Kate Martin with 5 seconds to go on the clock here. 22-14, 5 on the clock, gets it down to Mabry. Mabry takes the bump, gets fouled, and won. Marina Mabry. They inbounded from half court, threw it in the post to Mabry. Mabry gives a quick pump fake, takes the bump, throws it up, rolls around, scores, and she's going to the line for the 3-point play with 3 seconds to go here. Assist to Rachel Banham. So Marina Mabry at the line for the 3-point play. Thankfully on the YouTube, as she misses the free throws, giving her props. Courtney Williams gets it over to Kate. Kate took an extra dribble to try and get that shot off. But it's a 10-point lead for the bottom of the league Lunar Owls over Team Breeze Basketball Club. But it was Aaliyah Edwards' show. She scored 10 of the 24 in that first quarter. All right, give me a second, y'all. Let me fix something here. All right, cool. I had to fix that wire. I think the wire was a little loose, but we should be good money now. Let's take a look at the box score while we got a chance here. Let me get ready for the second quarter first of all, and then we'll take a look at that. All right, as you can see, 24-14. I'm not a liar. That is the score. 24-14. You got Paige Beckers, but only 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting in that first quarter. Dom Malonga with 6 in that first. No rebounds, no assists, nothing else. Courtney Williams with 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Cam Brink with none. Kate Martin with none. And they're shooting 46.7% from the field. 0 for 2 from 3, and they haven't taken a free throw as of yet. For the Lunar Owls, you got Sky Digg with 2 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Also a steal. She does have 2 fouls as well. Aaliyah Edwards, 10 points, 3 rebounds in that first quarter. Mabry with 6 points, 3 assists in that first quarter. Beck Allen, I think she checked in for the end of the quarter there. Didn't really do anything. 6 points for Banham on 2 of 4 shooting from 3. She's on the court to shoot threes. And she got 4 of them up in that first quarter. Fagbenle in the game. No stats to account for. They're shooting 58.8% from the field. 40% from 3. And that is the box score so far. 24-14. The 2-8 Lunar Owls up on the 5-5 Breeze. We're about a minute back from break here. Appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're new here. This is the final game of the evening for Unrivaled. week 7 will begin on Friday. I'll have that on in the Discord for y'all. And then I'll put on and then on Saturday we'll stream day 2. Okay, they're back from break. As they come back from break, they're showing Rachel Banham pulling from 3. All right. So if Lunar Owls lose tonight, they're out. But they have tough matchups ahead. They have missed next game, Vinyl, and then Hive. So it's gonna be a tough road ahead. They're gonna need some help from them teams above, but we shall see if they can sneak into the playoffs. All right, so next quarter is starting now. It has started. Temi Bentley with the ball goes downhill, draws the foul on Paige Beckers. So 24-14, Temi Bentley going to the line. It's Bentley, Rebecca Allen, and Marina Mabry for Lunar Owls. They say it wasn't a shooting foul. As Paige Beckers, Courtney Williams, and Dom Malunga for Breeze. Ball in play here with Bentley. Hand off to Mabry. Mabry steps back. 3 over. Malunga can't get it. Beck Allen tips it to Bentley. Bentley gets it out to Beck Allen. She shoots the 3. She misses. And a rebound to Paige. Paige gets to that right midi at the right elbow and scores. Paige Beckers with the mid-range jumper. And hits the midi. Oh, I just noticed I'm on the wrong screen. My bad, y'all. It's 24-16, excuse me. So it's 6:22 to go here. In the second quarter, it's Lunar Owls basketball. Cam Brink checks in for Paige Beckers. So they have a double big lineup out here as Dominique Malunga gets a deflection and hits it out of bounds. So they got Malunga, Brink, and Williams out there. So the double bigs with Williams. And then Lunar Owls still have their lineup out here. Mabry with the ball. Finds Bentley on the roll. Goes up. Blocked by Cam Brink. And rebound to Williams. Williams over to Cam. Down to Malunga. Gets fouled by Mabry on the entry pass. That stopped a for sure bucket there. So Williams inbounds up top to Cam Brink. Down to Malunga. Malunga spins off Rebecca Allen over the left shoulder and scores. So 24-18 now. Mabry with the crossover right to left. On the island with Cam Brink. Oh, has he moved? Goes left into the paint. Left hand layup off balance. Misses. Williams with an outlet to Malunga. Goes up and lays it in. So that's back-to-back buckets for Malunga. This double big lineup here is causing some problems. 24-20. So that's what Courtney Williams can do. She can hit the midi, but she can also make those outlet passes on time and on target. Finds Malunga. She catches it over the shoulder and lays it in easily with the right hand. 24-20. Lunar Owls on top here. Lunar Owls. All right, I'm going to have y'all listen to the huddle if I can get there in time.
Right away. Aaliyah, start down. Go hammer at, go ram
This is
action.
coach
Sky,
of the
get it?
Lunar Owls,
T, set it.
DJ
Sprint,
Sackman.
full speed. Sky, operate Aaliyah, slip. T, hang out short corner area. All right, you two play two-player. If the re-screen's there, take it. All right, look to operate off of it. They're going to have to do something with you. Operate, okay? Defensively, ton of pressure right now. Okay, ton of pressure. You pick it up.
I don't want to leave the sound on because I have to do it in spurts, my friend.
Right now, defensively.
I have to do it in spurts.
Come on. together. Come on.
Especially because this is on YouTube, so the algorithm will pick up that that I have the audio on and give me a warning. So I give the audio in spurts when the time permits, and then I'll call the rest of the game. If it was just like arena sound, I would do it, but it's all broadcast sound and everything, just so it can sound like you're in there. 24-20. Ball in play here with the Lunar Owls and Sky Dig. Sky drops it off to Aaliyah Edwards. They go back to that formula, and it pays off again. Sky to Aaliyah Edwards, another layup. 26-20. Courtney Williams with the ball. Over to Dom Malunga. One leg fall away is up and good. So Dom Malunga with 6 straight points here in this quarter. Sky Dig quickly off on the other end. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards pump fakes for 3. They back off her. She steps back, shoots the 3 this time. Malunga chases down the rebound. Courtney Williams, right to left crossover. Fumbles it over to Cam Brink for 3. Off the back rim. Long rebound to Sky. Under 5 minutes to go here. Sky with the ball. Goes downhill. Off the glass. Oh, it rolls off. And Williams with the rebound. Williams steps into a 3 off the back rim, and Sky with the rebound again. 26-22. Right to left crossover. Gets it down to Aaliyah Edwards versus Courtney Williams. Goes into the post. Spins over the left shoulder. Off glass. Too strong. Cam Brink with the rebound. So some ugly offensive possessions here in the last couple. Williams with the ball. Dribbling left. Trying to get it to Cam, couldn't get it there. Gets it to Malunga with 3 on the clock. Malunga fakes the pass, loses the ball. They call a foul on Edwards. I thought she pulled the chair, but she probably reached around there. Nene TV, what do you think about Paige? Only 6 minutes. She frying your parlay. Yeah, I don't know if she's dealing with the injury or they're just trying to rest her a bit. I'm not too sure, but hopefully they're gonna need her in the second half. Dom Malunga fall away jumper from the baseline misses. Aaliyah Edwards with the rebound. I'll put the box score up at our next break here. Ball over to Sky. Sky up top to Temi. Over to Sky in the left corner. Sky drives baseline. Finds Aaliyah Edwards at the foul line for the 2. Misses a wide open jumper. Rebound tipped out to Courtney Williams. Williams right to left crossover. Drops it off to Malunga on the roll. Gets stripped there by Fag Benley. What hands by Fag Benley. Hits it off Malunga and it goes out of bounds. So Kate Martin checks in for Malunga here. She did pretty well in her minutes. Scored like the first 6 points there in the quarter for them. As we have subs on both sides. Rachel Banham, the sharpshooter, is back in. Banham, Edwards, and Sky Dig. Dig misses the foul line jump shot. Cam Brink with another rebound. Over to Kate Martin. We've been stuck on 26-22 for a couple possessions now. Cam Brink into the lane. One leg fall away over Edwards. Draws the foul. And now we have a stoppage in play here. Aaliyah Edwards with the foul is 26-22 as we take a break here. Let's go to the box score. 26-22 is the score. 26-22. Let me refresh that. So you got Breeze, Paige Beckers, as we've mentioned, 4 points on 2 of 7 shooting, 3 rebounds, no assists for her. Dom Malunga with 12 points. She's a 6 of 9 shooting. She's their best offensive player tonight. Only 1 rebound for her, which is unlike her so far. Courtney Williams off the bench, got the start today, I should say. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. So she's contributing all over. Cam Brink, no points, does have 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block. And Kate Martin, no points, a rebound. For Lunar Owls, you got Skylar Diggins with 2 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. She has a steal and a block. Aaliyah Edwards with 12 points, 4 rebounds. Marina Mabry with 6 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Beck Allen yet to score. 6 for Banham. And Fag Benley with a rebound and a steal. So that's the box score so far in this game. 26-22. Lunar Owls hold a 4-point lead at the moment. We're about a minute, 10 seconds back from this commercial break. Salute everyone hanging around for game 2 of the Unrivaled night. This is the end of week 6. They'll be back on Friday for the start of week 7. And then next Saturday, the playoffs begin. So there's only 3 regular season games left after this one for all the teams. And we already know 3 teams who will be in the postseason. It's Laces, Phantom, and Mist. So those 3 spots are solidified. 3 spots up for grabs there. So they're comparing Aaliyah Edwards last season to this season. Last season with Mist, she averaged 7.6 points. She's upped that to 22.3 points a game. They have Aaliyah Edwards mic'd up tonight. So we're listening to her talking here. I don't think you guys just want to hear her screaming in the mic, so I didn't unmute it. So Cam Brink is at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points here to make it a 2-point game. Cam Brink, halfway down and out. And rebound goes to Edwards over to Sky. Sky with the ball. Sky comes off the screen going left. Hezzy, pump fakes, falls away. 2 is up and good. Sky Dig with the basket. 28-22. Kate Martin with the ball. Has to get it across half court. You will get a violation for that. Cam Brink pulls up for 3, and no hesitation. Cam Brink cashes out from 3. Sky Dig with the ball, comes off the screen going left. Probe dribble, goes into the lane, throws up the left-hand floater, and that's back-to-back buckets for Sky. It's 30-25. It's 4 quarters. The 4th quarter is untimed. Gem 5. As they leave Courtney Williams wide open for the mid-range jump shot, and they call a offensive foul there by Cam Brink, I believe. So it's 30-25 here. I just showed the box score. I only showed the box score during breaks in play. Sky Dig with the ball, comes off the screen. Probe dribble again. Fall away again. Same spot, same result. Sky just going to that left hand, gets Courtney Williams on her hip, and shoots that left hand jump shot. She is a lefty, but Cam Brink again for 3. She misses to the left. As Marina Mabry gets fouled on the drive. Untimed is basically, it's like an Elam ending. They put they add 11 to the team who's leading at the end of the 3rd quarter, 11 points, and that is the target score. So whoever gets to that score first is the winner. Ball in play here as Paige Beckers checks back in. It is Lunar Owls ball. Sky feeling herself, gives her a couple head fakes, but Cam Brink comes over, gets the weak side block. Mabry with the rebound, though. 2 on the clock. Mabry down the lane, reverse layup, tries to throw it up and draws the foul. So Marina Mabry a little slow to get up here. She expended a lot of energy trying to go baseline for that reverse. And she's holding that left shoulder. Just fell on it a little bit there. But it's 32-25. A minute 49. My clock's a little fast. Minute 49 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Marina Mabry leading the league in points, field goals made a game, and 3-pointers made a game. She's 4th in assist and 9th in rebound. So she's top 10 in a lot of the stats here this season. She didn't get to play a lot last season, dealing with injury for Team Phantom. But she had her breakout game in Philly when she went she has the record for the most points scored in an unrivaled game, as she misses the free throw, but Lunar Owls still end up with a layup by Aaliyah Edwards off the offensive rebound. It went out to the perimeter, and Lunar Owls capitalized. Paige Beckers with the ball, attacks Bantam into the paint, 10 feet away. The net didn't even move on that one. She knocks it down. Hopefully that'll wake her up. 34-27. Paige Beckers with 6 points now. Mabry, bad pass, throws it over Aaliyah Edwards' head. Kate Martin says, look what I found. Over to Paige, transition three. Oh, in and out. Aaliyah Edwards jumps over her own teammate for the rebound. Mabry gets the screen from Edwards. Now on the island with Malunga. Gets it over to Edwards. Faces up on Kate Martin. Goes to the right. Goes into the post on Kate. Goes up, gets fouled. And Kate Martin is just getting attacked in the paint here. Aaliyah Edwards will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Aaliyah Edwards, 5th in points per game, 1st in rebounds, averaging 13.6 a game. And she's 3rd in field goal percentage, 58% from the field. Only player in league to rank in the top 5 in all 3 categories. As Aaliyah Edwards is at the line for one free throw worth 2 points, and she cashes out. 36-27. Under a minute to go here in the second quarter. The 8th seed Lunar Owls looking to have an upset on the 5 seed Breeze as Paige Beckers attacks. Bantam gets fouled off the rim. It doesn't fall. So Paige Beckers, seeing that her team needs her, looking to be a little bit more aggressive now. Paige Beckers has 6 points, looking for her 8th point on this free throw. So Paige Beckers at the line, free throw is up, and she knocks it down. Paige Beckers, one free throw worth 2 points, and it's 36-29. Mabry over to Bantam. She's been quiet since she hit those 2 threes. As I say that, she's wide open for her 3, and she knocks it down. She told me to watch my mouth there. 10-point game, 39-29. Paige Beckers with the ball. And they call a foul there on Bantam, trying to prevent Williams from setting the screen. I think that's automatic free throws now because they're in the bonus. Yeah, so since Breeze are in the bonus, they will be shooting free throws the rest of the quarter. It's 25 seconds to go. As Williams rattles in the free throw worth 2 points. 8-point game, 39-31. Mabry over to Bantam. Let's see if they run that same play again. Breeze switch properly this time to get it over to Mabry. Down to Edwards against Paige. Spins all for us all. She's short on the layup. Rebound by Courtney Williams. They have a 2-on-1. Williams over to Malunga. Back to Williams. Double clutches. Goes up. Gets fouled. And won. Aaliyah Edwards didn't get back. They were playing a 2-on-1 here, Breeze. And it leads to a layup and foul by Courtney Williams. Paige only has 8 points, 3 rebounds, no assists. If you ever at points, she only has 8. 39. Oh, sorry. I think I added it to the wrong team. 39-33 is the score. Courtney Williams off the back rim with the miss. 3 seconds to go. Over to Mabry. 1 second on the clock. Mabry gets it up at the buzzer. Oh, and it's off the back rim. And that's how the quarter ends. That's how the half ends. 39-33. Lunar Owls up 6 here over the 4 seed Breeze. All right, we're going to show the box score in a moment as we get ready for the third quarter. Let me just get stuff ready now so I don't have to rush. And we can show the box score. Okay, let me get halftime ready. 8 minutes for halftime. So this is the score at the, let me refresh it. 39-33 at the half, 39-33. You can see Breeze, Paige Beckers, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 1 steal. You got Dom Malunga with 12 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. And and assists. Excuse me. Courtney Williams with 10 points. Sierra was good. 10 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Courtney Williams, 3 for Cam Brink, none for Kate Martin. They're shooting 50% from the field, 14% from 3 on 1 of 7 shooting. So that's where their downfall has been. For the Lunar Owls, you got Sky Dig with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a block to go along with it. You got Aaliyah Edwards with 16 points, 8 rebounds. In this one, Marina Mabry with 6, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals. Rebecca Allen yet to score. 9 points for Rachel Banham. With 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Fag Benley off the bench with a rebound and a steal. Right, so that's the box score here. Score is 39-33. 39-33. So for those who are new to Unrivaled, the first 3 quarters are all 7 minutes long, and the fourth quarter is an untimed target score ending, otherwise known, I know people, it's referred to as the Elam ending. In Unrivaled, they add 11 points to the team who's in the lead at the end of the third quarter, and then that will be the target score. So whoever gets to that target score first is the winner of the game. The fourth quarter, there's no running game clock. Do they sub the bench players in the second half? Yeah. They have to. They they can't play the 3 players just can't keep playing, or else they'll be dog tired. So they play it just like they would the first half as well. Lunar Owls may not dig as deep into their bench if they really need this game. But running up and down 3-on-3, you're bound to get tired, so they're gonna have to use their subs. But that is the score, 39-33 at the half. For those who missed it, Sierra, I'm talking to you since you was asleep. This was game 1. Game 1 was 76-61. The Laces, who are top of the league, beat the Hive, who are second from bottom, 76-61. Dom did not dunk yet. Jackie Young won on a game-winning 3-pointer. You can see the score by period. Laces were up 21-17 in the first. They outscored them 23-17 in the second. Got outscored by 22-21 in the third. And then they smoked them in the fourth, 11-5. Take a look at the box score. Jackie Young, as I mentioned, hit the game-winning 3. Brittany Sykes was the game's leading scorer, 27 points for her. Well, I have a comment about that. I'll tell you in a second. Alyssa Thomas, 16 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, doing what the engine does. 15 for Jackie Young and the game winner, 7 for Jordan Cannon. I know a lot of people had her PRA in this one. She did not hit the 14 or whatever they needed. 6 for Nas Hillman, 5 for Maddie Segrist. For Hive, my girl Mo, her fit was atrocious in the walk-in, but she scored the first 7 points in the game, and then you could see she only had 2 points the rest of the way. 6 rebounds, 2 assists. 15 points for Sonia Citron, 13 for Kelsey Mitchell, 12 for Natisha Heidemann, 3 for Magbagor, and 9 for Azare Stevens. So that was the box score of game 1 tonight. That was the box score of game 1. All right. 39-33. Let me see what y'all saying over here. Nah, but Sierra, I don't know if they got the fit on the Unrivaled socials, but that fit was nasty work. I'm gonna have to send a text message to her when I get off stream. Nah, I'm messing with you. Running joke, guys. I do not have Mo Billings' phone number. These players are free agents. Kennedy Carter, Marina Mabry, Dejanay Carrington, Alyssa Thomas. I don't know if that team. I don't know about that team. That team. A lot of personalities on that team. I don't know how well they will mesh, though. That's what I'll say. That's what I will say. All right, we're about 2 minutes back from the halftime break. 2 minutes back from the halftime break. Aaliyah Edwards, you have her under 36.5. Aaliyah already has 16 points and 8 rebounds. So that's 24. So nah, that's a tough one, especially if is she in foul trouble? Let me see. Aaliyah Edwards, she does have only 2 fouls, so that's a little dangerous. You said where Paige at? You tell me, Frank. Somebody need to get her on the phone and tell her, yo, start hooping again. Paige, 8 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. I think she's dealing with a knee thing. So she hasn't been at her best self, but she has a whole second half to avenge that first half, to erase that out of our memory. So we shall see if she does. Right? Halftime. The broadcast is coming back here. 39-33 is the score. Getting ready for the third quarter. They're gonna Lunar Owls need to win this game, or I believe they're eliminated from playoff contention. So they gotta fix up here. Need to fix up. Right, that's enough box score for now. Third quarter getting ready to start. If you're just joining, no Rickea Jackson out for personal reasons. If you already know the story, you know the story. With the whole domestic situation that she's been dealing with. Yeah, Gen 5. So whoever is winning at the end of this quarter, they're going to add 11 points to their score to make that the target score. So for the Hootie Hoos, the Lunar Owls, Aaliyah Edwards leading the way with 16, Bannon with 9, 8 for Sky Dig, 6 for Marina Mabry. I think I mentioned it to y'all about mentioned to you, Sierra, about Rickea Jackson and the domestic situation with her ex-boyfriend that she got into in Miami when he tried her story. But she's out for personal reasons tonight. I think having to do with that. Third quarter has started, y'all. Third quarter is underway here. Courtney Williams, Paige Beckers, Dom Malunga. So starters for both teams on the court right now. Paige with the ball, guarded tightly by Sky Dig. Comes off the screen, going to her right, gets to the midi, and they call a foul on Sky, trying to defend Malunga on that roll. So it's sideline inbound here. All right, as they're talking about Paige, oh, it rattles in and out. Oh, I just added a 3 to the score. My bad. Score is 39-33 still. As Sky shoots a midi, Sky's feeling herself tonight. She knocks down the mid-range jump shot. It's 41-33. Sky's been hooping. And it's a foul here on Marina Mabry. Sky hooping tonight. I ain't gonna let y'all talk about my other baby Sky, as Marina Mabry fouls Paige Beckers on that catch. Third foul on Mabry there, team second. They can't get into the bonus so early. They've been playing fairly well here, but they gotta fix up here. Courtney Williams with the ball, top of the key. Courtney Williams drives to the right, drops it off to Malunga on the roll, keeps it high, finishes high, and it's an easy pitch and catch there between Williams and Malunga. Mabry with the ball. Oh, good hezzy move on Malunga, blows right by her, gets downhill, and she smokes the layup. And the ball is quickly out to Courtney Williams. Out to Paige. Finds Malunga on the roll. Goes up. And that's back-to-back layups for Dom Malunga. It's a 4-point game here. 41-37. Sky Dig with the ball. Guarded tightly by Courtney Williams. Gets the screen from Edwards. Sky gets fouled on the jump shot from the foul line by Courtney Williams. She'll go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. Ball in play. Sky knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. 43-37. Lunar Owls still on top here. Nah, Sierra. Check her box score. She been hooping. They just haven't been winning, so. As Paige drives right, pump fakes, gets fouled by Mabry on the baseline jumper. And Paige will go to the line for one free throw worth 2 points. So Paige Becker's last 7 games averaging 28 points a game on 58% shooting. She scored over 20 points in all 7 games this season. As Paige shoots the free throw and knocks it down, it's 43-39. Paige Becker's up to 10 points now. As Sky Dig draws the foul on Dom Malunga, she puts her hand up in the air. That's a sight to see. Somebody accepting that they actually fouled somebody. 43-39. Sky Dig up to 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists as she knocks down the free throw. So Sky Dig up to 14 points here. Wink, wink. I'm talking to you. 45-39. Over to Courtney Williams. Up to Paige. Paige pump fakes for 3 into the paint. Takes the bump. Misses the layup. They called the foul. It was a foul. They called it a little late there, but it was a foul. So Aaliyah Edwards, that's her 3rd foul. Has to stay out of foul troubles. They got 6 fouls, Maury. 6 fouls. They can foul out. So Aaliyah Edwards up to 3 fouls already, so she's halfway to disqualification. Sky Dig with 3, Marina with 4, so they're big 3 with multiple fouls there. Paige Beckers knocks down the free throw worth 2 points, and it's a 4-point game again. Sky gets it over to AE. Oh, what a pass from Sky to AE, and she finishes with the left-hand lay. What a pocket pass there. Paige Becker's up to 12 points. And Aaliyah Edwards up to 18. As Dom Malunga, another left-hand layup. She's just feasting on that side of the basket. Rachel Banham transition 3 over Courtney Williams. Rachel Banham, the sharpshooter. 50-43 here. Sky tries to poke it away from Paige. She gets right in front of the rim and misses. She's short on a lot of her shots today. As Sky gets downhill, throws it out to Banham. No hesitation, another 3. And somebody opened the door, and the wind blew in and just blew that off course there. So they said that's 4 threes for Banham in back-to-back games. One of the quickest releases in the league. Knocks it down. 50-43 is the score. Ball in play here. Paige on an island with Banham. Goes behind the back. Spins back right. Tries to go glass, but the angle wasn't there. Lunar Owls on the run. Mabry over to Banham. Banham goes off. Yeah, see Banham go back to the 3-point line. She tried to shoot a floater, and I don't know what happened there. It didn't go in, and it's Bree's ball. So Sky Dig up to 14 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So that's 22 for Sky. PRA for the PRA patrol out there. 50-43. As Courtney Williams gets left open for a 3, and she buries it. It's a 4-point game again. 50-46. Can they get over this hump? Aaliyah Edwards over to Banham. Pump fakes for 3 this time. Picks up her dribble, finds Aaliyah Edwards on the roll, and it's an easy pitch and catch. They can defend a pick and roll if you gave them the blueprint for it. My goodness. 5 consecutive double-doubles for AE as she finishes that left-hand lay. 52-46, 3:25 to go. Let's take a look at the box score. 52-46, 3:25 to go. It is no longer halftime. Take that off. You got Paige Beckers with 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Dom Malunga with 18 points, not rebounding as much. Courtney Williams with 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. You got Cam Brink with 3. Kate Martin, just a human foul. I mean, she is a human, just a fouler tonight. 4 fouls for Kate, no points. More fouls than points. They are shooting 51% from the field, but the threes are not there tonight. 25% on 2 of 8 shooting. For the Lunar Owls, Sky Dig, the one they say should retire, 14 with 4 rebounds and 4 assists. AE with 20 points and 10 rebounds. Another double, 20 and 10 for Aaliyah Edwards, 5th leading scorer in Unrivaled, and an assist to go with that. So for the PRA Army, it's 31 on that. Marina Mabry with 6 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. Got Beck Allen, didn't really play much so far. Rachel Banham, 12 points on 4 of 7 shooting from 3-point range. Also has 4 assists. In fact, Bentley also not much to show for it. So that's the box score so far. That is the box score so far. Lunar Owls hanging on to this lead. They need a win. It's dire straits. They need a win. I can quickly show y'all the standings here. So you can see Lunar Owls at the bottom of the barrel here. They need a win, and they need it bad. With 3 games to go, well, 4 including this one, they're going to need some help, but they could potentially get into that 6th seed. Top 6 teams make the playoffs. All right, they're showing that Brianna Stewart commercial again, where Brianna Stewart announced that the semifinal series, plural, will be at the Barclays Center in New York, a one-night only event on March 2nd. So that's a new experience after Unrivaled went on their first tour stop this year in Philly. They had a really solid turnout, and they're capitalizing on that success with having another tour stop here for the playoffs. All right, 3rd quarter continues here. 52-46, Team Breeze with the ball. Courtney Williams gets it over to Paige at the foul line, guarded by Banham. Drives left, pump fake, steps through, double clutches, throws up a wild scoop layup, and scores. Paige, that was nasty. As Mabry comes off the screen, shoots the foul line jump shot, ball tipped out by Williams, out of bounds. 52-48. Paige Beckers with 14 now, so she's starting to come alive here in this 3rd quarter. So Paige Beckers goes to the bench as I say that. They sub in Kate Martin. Gets it over to Edwards. Edwards pump fakes, gets it out to Banham with 8 on the clock. Banham rejects the screen, now takes it. Drops it off to Edwards. Edwards out to Mabry. Wide open for 3. Can she hit it? No, she can't. Wide open and misses. That was a good play execution. But Kate Martin on the other end, she misses the 3. Long rebound goes back out to her. She attacks Banham into the lane, spins out, shoots over Banham, and scores. And this is as close as they've been. 2-point lead for Lunar Owls. Banham with the ball. Banham comes off that screen. Banham, tries to drop it off to Edwards. Cam Brink gets the deflection, and Lunar Owls could take the lead or tie with a 2, and they call a moving screen there. Offensive foul on Cam Brink. So take the points off the board. Yeah, Frank, they took Paige out. All right, so it is Lunar Owls ball here. 52-50, 2-2-2 to go. Make a wish on that. Ball in play here with Sky. Sky subs back in for Bantam. Sky drives right, comes back left, gets the screen from AE, drops it off to AE, and Sky comes in, and that play just works to perfection. Back to a 4-point lead. 54-50. Can't bring right to left crossover. Oh, shoots over Aaliyah Edwards. Aaliyah Edwards with a silly foul there. And that's 4 fouls on Aaliyah Edwards. I don't know why she's reaching in. Why is she reaching in on a Cam Brink 1-leg fall away like she's Dirk Nowitzki or something? Let her shoot that. Oh, so Ari McDonald is still with the team. She's just not playing the rest of the season. I thought she went away or something, but she's still there. 54-50 is the score. Cam Brink at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. Cam Brink at the line, and it bounces up and in. I thought it was rolling out. Back to a 2-point game. Under 2 minutes to go here. Sky with the ball, comes off the screen. Fag Bentley is in for Sky as Fag Bentley goes down, and Cam Brink with the foul. I think they're going to review it. So Tammy Fag Bentley goes up for the layup. Cam Brink that looks clean. That looks clean to me, unless they're saying this with the body. Oh, no. I guess they didn't challenge it. See? Everybody twirling fingers. I thought there was a challenge there. They're just going to let Cam Brink take the foul. 54-52. Fag Bentley at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points, and she cashes out. Back to a 4-point game. 56-52. Paige Becker's back in the game for the Paige Beckers watch. Paige Beckers gets to the right elbow. Jump shot is up, and she knocks it down. PB 5 for the bucket. She's up to 16 now. Sky finds Fag Bentley. She spins, left hand hook, tries to go off glass, and another foul. Cam Brink again. And she's not happy at all. And she's telling her team to challenge it, and she lets off a couple expletives to voice her frustration. 56-54. Cam Brink with 4 fouls. Aaliyah Edwards with 4 fouls. Paige Beckers has 16 points for those listening who are focused on Paige, as Fag Bentley knocks down the free throw. 16 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. We'll look at the box score at the next break as Paige comes off the screen, fires it in the corner to Martin, and she misses. Too strong. Fag Bentley chases down the rebound. Gets it over to Mabry. Mabry on the island with Cam Brink. Gets it down to Fag Bentley. A foul there on Martin. And they call one ref calls offensive, one ref calls defensive. Let's see who they go with here. I don't know about that one. 58-54. Under a minute to go here. Paige comes off the screen, gets to Hezzy. Oh, she thought Martin was going to the corner. Martin was cutting baseline. It's a turnover. So ball back to the Lunar Owls. Fag Bentley gets it in to Mabry. Under a minute to go here. 58-54 in the third quarter. Ball over to Sky. Sky, left wing 3. Too strong off the back rim. Comes off Brink's hands. Out to Mabry. Mabry, right to left crossover. Downhill. Fag Bentley rebound, just throws it over her head and scores. What an offensive rebound and putback from Temi. As Paige goes right, shoots the fall away midi, bounces off the rim like 6 times and misses. Sky gets the rebound over Cam Brink. Sky downhill, slow step with the right hand and scores. Okay, Sky, dig? I see you. And Sky saying something to Kate Martin. I love it. Double tech. Oh, I love it. Turn up. I love it. I love when they get into it out there, man. You see the fight out there. Kate says something and Sky says something back. And Kate says something to her. Oh, Kate with a smile on her face just staring her down. That's hilarious. So just a double tech. So nothing to do with it. No foul shots or nothing. All right, ball and play here with Breeze though. 62-54. Lunar Owls have responded nicely though. Ball and play. 16 to go. Paige, right to left crossover, picks up her dribble over to Kate. Kate drives left, goes up, left hand scoop, high off glass, and they call a foul. Both Breeze players, Brink and Martin, on the floor, excuse me. Everybody got the blonde ponytail out there. I only can tell by their size who they are. As Martin will go to the line for a free throw. So Kate Martin at the line for one free throw worth 2 points. 9 seconds to go in the quarter as Kate, too strong off the rim. Fag Bentley tips it to Mabry. Shot clock is off here. Mabry across half court, in and out dribble, runs into Brink. Fag Bentley wide open for the 2, and she knocks it down. What a broken play there. Over to Martin. Martin from half court off the top of the backboard, and that's how the quarter ends. So what a broken play there. Mabry tries to split the double, runs into Brink. The ball just trickles out to Fag Bentley, and she's wide open at the foul line for the jumper. Sierra, you said it, not me. I was thinking it, though. So we add 11 to the 64 points of the Lunar Owls. Target score is 75. If my math is right, yep. 75. I'm going to put that up, and then I'll show you guys the box score. Okay, fourth quarter coming up now. Let me show y'all the box score. Whoops, I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. 54-64. Target score, winning score is 75. Let me just refresh this, make sure I got the stats correct. So for Breeze, Paige Beckers came alive in that third quarter. 16 points for her. 5 of 15 shooting, not the efficient night that she's been having. On 4 rebounds, 1 assist. You got Dom Malunga with 18 points, 2 rebounds, 13 for Courtney Williams. I'm expecting the starters to play a majority of this fourth quarter. 5 rebounds, 5 assists for Courtney. Cam Brink with 5 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 fouls. Kate Martin with 2 points and 4 fouls. Yes, Kate and Cam look nothing alike. They just have a blonde ponytail. That's the only thing that's alike. And they're definitely not the same height. Sky Dig with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and Paige. They all just have the ponytail out on the court. 22 for Aaliyah Edwards with 10 rebounds, but she does have 4 personal fouls. Marina Mabry with 6, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. 12 for Rachel Banham on 4 made threes. They're shooting 49% from the field, 30% from 3, 75% from the line. So the free throws is not uneven. 6 for 8 for Lunar Owls, 5 for 8 for Breeze. So they can't say it's a free throw discrepancy out there. People like to use that excuse sometimes. We're about a minute back. Salute to everybody hanging around for the final game of the Unrivaled week. A new week starts on Friday. Their weeks are Friday to Monday. So we'll be back in the Discord on Friday, on stream on Saturday. So 54-64. Lunar Owls looking for their 3rd win of the season and to keep their playoff hopes alive here. Let's see if Aaliyah Edwards can stay out of foul trouble. She's been cooking them on the offensive end. She has 22 and 10, but she just can't stay out of foul trouble to save her life. Low roller, I don't know what you need, but Paige Beckers has 16 points, 4 rebounds. When it says, a new unrivaled record for Aaliyah Edwards, 5 straight double-doubles for her. So salute to Aaliyah Edwards. Ball in play here. Untimed fourth quarter, first team to 75 points is the winner. Sky Dig drives left, draws the foul on Paige Beckers. That's 4 fouls on Paige. Everybody complaining to their refs about fouls in this one. Sky at the line for 1 free throw worth 2 points. So she's looking for 18 points here, and she gets it. Sky Dig up to 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. So if you bet her, I think somebody said they had her for 24 PRA or something like that, or 27. She does have it. Kate Martin into the paint. Out to Malonga. Foul line jump shot, and she buries it. Dom Malonga makes it a 10-point deficit again. 66-56. Mabry snaking around screens. Gets the ball down to Fag Benley. Loses Martin. Goes up and misses the layup. Ball tipped out. And Malonga runs into Mabry on the loose ball. Fourth quarter is commercial free, brought to you by AT&T. That's what I'm just saying what they're saying. Ball in play here with Lunar Owls. Mabry with the ball. Guarded by Paige. Comes off the screen. Steps back on Malonga. Malonga with the long arms. Pokes it away. Mabry trips. Malonga with the steal. And she dunks it again. Malonga with the one-hand slam on the fast break. Her second dunk in Unrivaled. And she claps to get the crowd hype. Sky steps back for a 3. She tells the quiet, and she says, shh, take it easy. I'm Big Mama Sky out here. Sky quiets the crowd down quickly with a step back 3. 69-58. Paige to the, oh, that should be a foul. It is a foul. And Paige knocks down the mid-range jump shot. Foul on Mabry, going to the line for the 3-point play. Okay, Dom gets this steal on Mabry, goes up. Hey, get on that rim. And then Sky says, yo, step back 3, and then puts the finger to the lips. Say, yo, shh, calm down. That was cute. I love to see it. 69-60. Lunar Owls need this win. Paige at the line. Oh, excuse me. Paige at the line. So Paige Becker's up to, what is she up to now? 19 points. She knocks down the free throw. So it's 69-61. They're going to have to get some stops here. Sky over to AE. Back to Sky. Sky finds AE on the roll, goes up, and gets a foul on Dom Malonga. I think she pushed down low with the body with the right hand and tried to block with the left. Sky is putting that bounce pass on the money to the roller. And a timeout is called. I don't know if it's a challenge or it's just a timeout. But it's a stoppage in play here. 69-61. Oh, so she did use the coach's challenge. A coach's challenge was used by Team Breeze and Coach Noel Quinn. So you only get one challenge whether you win or lose. So you got to use it wisely. 69-61 is the score while we're in the stoppage of play here. Winning score is 75. Yeah, she pushes her with the left hand down low. It's the hand in her back down low. It's clean up top. just pushes Aaliyah Edwards just enough that she couldn't get the ball where she wanted to on the glass. So you see Paige with 19, 4 rebounds. Malunga with 22, and she just... Oh, I just want to see Dom post or somebody eventually. She'll only be dunking on wide open joints, but baby steps, I guess. 13 for Courtney Williams, 5 for Cam, and 2 for Kate. The call on the floor is confirmed. They do the foul does stay upheld. The foul is upheld. Sky with 21, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. AE with 22 and 10 with an assist. At the line for one more. Aaliyah Edwards, 8 double-doubles this season in 9 games played. And AE knocks down the free throw worth 2 points. So Lunar Owls now 4 points away from a win. So Paige drives, finds Malunga on the roll, left hand layup, it rattles in. Paige assist, Malunga finish. 71-63. They're going to have to get some stops though. Oh, Sky loses the ball. Malunga throws it out to Courtney Williams. She goes up and lays it in. So that's the stop they needed. 6-point game. 71-65. Winning score is 75. Sky with the ball. Sky attacks Courtney Williams. Drives left. Pump fakes. Draws another foul on Courtney Williams. The same foul she got on Paige on the left side. She does it on the right side. And it pays off. And no arguments there from Courtney Williams. She knows she got. So Sky at the line. Looking for points 22 and 23. Free throw is up. And she cashes in. So Sky Dig up to 23 points. And has Lunar Owls a basket away from their third win of the season. Williams down to Malunga. Malunga too tall for everybody. She scores. Now they need a bunch of stops here. Mabry with the ball. Let's see what happens here. I'm up in my seat now. Mabry snakes the screen, and they call a foul here on Paige. That's 5 fouls on Paige Beckers. It'll be sideline out of bounds. Excuse me. Oh, so this is a free throw. Oh, the game's going to end like this. Breeze is over the limit, so it's a free throw here. Oh, wow. And that's anticlimactic. So AE at the line for 1 free throw with 2 points. And to give Lunar Owls their 3rd win of the season. And Noelle can't do anything but to shake her head as AE, oh, it rolls out. So there's life for Breeze as Williams gets downhill. Looking, gets it over to Malunga. Malunga for 3 in the corner. Oh, and she cashes out. Uh-oh. A 3-point game here, y'all. 73-70. Hold on. Hold on. Sky with the ball. Sky stops. Nowhere to go. Out to Mabry. Mabry drives. Attacks. Paige goes up. She says, all right, get this game over with. Game over, Marina Mabry. And Lunar Owls get their 3rd win of the season. I thought we were going to see something historic here. But Lunar Owls and Marina Mabry, she goes right to the basket with the right hand and scores. 75-70. Marina Mabry attacks Paige Beckers, puts her on her shoulder, hangs, goes off glass, scores, says count it, game, set, match. Lunar Owls keep their season alive. Let's take a quick look at the box score before we head out of here. Game, set, match here. Lunar Owls with the win. Marina Mabry, as you can see, game-winning 2-point layup. Paige Beckers finishes with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Not her best shooting night. Also had 5 fouls. Malunga with 29 points, and that dunk didn't get too many rebounds tonight. Only 3 rebounds for Dom. Courtney Williams with 15 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists in her first start for Team Breeze. Cam Brink with 5 points and 4 fouls. Kate Martin with 2 points and 4 fouls. For Lunar Owls, you had Sky Dig with 23 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Aaliyah Edwards with 24, 10 rebounds. Unrivaled record, 8 straight double-doubles for her. Marina Mabry with 8 points and the game winner with 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Bannon with 12 off the bench. Fag Bentley with 8. Even that behind the head toss that went in for Fag Bentley. So Lunar Owls get their 3rd win of the season, and it was a much needed one for them. Let's take a look at the standings. So these are the standings right now. Laces still in first. Phantom in second at 8-3. Missed due to a loss by Hive. They've clinched at 7-4. Breeze at 5-6 with the loss, tied with Rose in record, 5-6 both teams. 4-7 for Vinyl, 3-8 for Hive, and now Lunar Owls is also up to 3-8. All right. Next games, as you can see, top of your screen here, Friday the 17th. I'm sorry. Friday the 20th. You have Phantom and Laces at 7:30, Hive and Rose at 8:45, and then on Saturday we'll be on stream at 7:55 p.m. Eastern for Vinyl Breeze and Lunar Owls. Missed this Friday game. Hive and Rose, Angel Reese returned to Unrivaled, so expect to see her playing there. Should be a good one. Let's look at the comments here. Sierra said, "Who this Laces taking over my 3 team?" We'll see. We shall see. All right, y'all. That's it for me. Leave a like, subscribe on your way out if you haven't already. Appreciate everyone who's been hanging around all evening for some Unrivaled hoops. Hopefully some of your bets hit in this one. Join the Discord. I'll be playing the game live in there on Friday if I don't stream, which I probably won't, and then we'll be live on stream for Saturday. Thanks for all the super stickers, super chats, likes, subscriptions, the comments, everything. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening, night, morning, wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Salute.